Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
Hey. Be the reason someone smiles today. Okay, bye.
Is it because... This is my mom. Hold on. I'm trying to work right now. You over there calling my phone. This is D'Angelo. You can say hi. And don't be holding up traffic because you got cars behind you. Did you record that?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What? You never told me Massengill douche has Effectol. I just bought it. Only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month. Massengill adds Effectol to all 3 fragrances for a clean, fresh feeling of gentle, effective douching. I've always liked Massengill's more comfortable slanted design, and only Massengill has Effectol for effective douching any time of the month. Trust Massengill, the leader for 74 years.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not...
Where did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
I order you to undress and show me your thingies.
But, Captain, that violates intergalactic law, or something.
Number 1, I order you to go take a number 2.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Tell me where specifically is the weirdest place that you personally, girls, have ever gotten the urge to make whoopee? The weirdest place, Olga? Yes, Olga?
In the ass?
No. No. No, what I'm talking about is the weirdest location, the weirdest place.
Location?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
And you're here, folks, or at least I hope you're here. Wow. Welcome to Thursday, and welcome to The Vibe. This is The Vibe Stream Show, 348, making our way up to 350 shows. This is amazing, folks. Are you born to be alive? I hope you are, folks, because they're dropping like flies out here. I got another celebrity death report to bring you, folks. You born to be alive? You better enjoy every day you got in front of your face, folks, because breaking news just before this show started. Wrestler, WWE Hall of Famer, Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 71. So we're going to do an instant kind of celebrity death report. Yes, it started out with Malcolm Jamal Warner was kind of breaking news during the show earlier in the week. Welcome to Thursday, everybody. And if you're born to be alive, you doing good? That's right. I'm born to be alive. I'm trying to stay alive every day. Do better than Malcolm Jamal Warner, who we started off at the beginning of the week. He unfortunately perished. Say that these deaths happen in threes, and now we're just getting reports today. I'm going to do it when we start the news and all that stuff. That yes, WWE wrestler Hulk Hogan. Oh, I got too much music. Good trip we have on this planet, man. You get one ride. So hang on to your ticket tight and make it the best ride you can make it, folks. I'm going to take that liftoff reel out of backstage. I hope you enjoyed. I don't have any of my bros backstage yet. No Andrew or nothing. He seems to be going through something if you follow him on social media. He's not even co-streaming my show today. No Bobby, Nick, no Scott, but I got chat family, and I got a whole slate full of stuff to get to. We're going to do celebrity death reports. What I got a whole sheet full of stuff written down here. I had stuff before the celebrity death reports we're going to get into. We're going to follow up on Matthew Perry. The doctor who kind of prescribed the drugs to Matthew Perry. That's kind of going to wrap itself up pretty quickly. We got a plea in that kind of case we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about another Ozzy story we're going to wrap up because Ozzy had a famous incident for those that don't know. And once again, I knew that this week is going to play out like this. You know, Ozzy passed away when we were on air and I didn't even have time to process it. But the more and more time you have to think and reflect on Ozzy's crazy life, we're going to talk about the story when he infamously urinated at the Alamo. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. On the Alamo, not just at the Alamo, but on it. And we're going to, I got some other news stories. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to talk about the Lego Game Boy, Nintendo, and we're going to talk about Krispy Kreme and Crocs getting together on something. We'll have to see what that's all about. Let me do the Vibe Not So Serious news, folks. But none of this starts until I see what you guys are up to. It's Thursday. How my lurkers doing out there? Come on, lurkers. Shout out to my lurkers. I relate to you lurkers because sometimes I'm in a lurking mood too, whether I don't have enough time to handle the keyboard. I just don't I gotta push these keys and you're trying to do multitasking and everything. So welcome to the lurkers. Put us in your ear hole for the next 3 hours because that's how long we're going to be here today, folks. And we're just going to see what happens, how the day comes out. That's what we do here. But I'm going to go over here to start the opening chat family check-in, and then when I make my way over to my news desk, I'll tell you all about the Hulk Hogan news that we're just getting. Yes, if you're just hearing it now, because it broke literally like 15 minutes before the top of the hour on my phone, that WWE legend and Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan dead at the age of 71. We'll get into that with our celebrity death report. But I want to know what you guys are up to. If you lurkers got a minute and you feel a little brave and think, you know what, I can check in on BF Live The Vibe. This is your time, folks, because I'm about to put my glasses on. I got nobody to bring in. I'm going to go over to my elements, and you guys are going to keep me company by telling me what you're up to on this great Thursday. How about let's do this real quick. I do want to put a little weather in here since, I'm trying to be like the show that gives you a little bit of this, little news, little weather, a little bit of that. I hope that your weather is good wherever you guys are joining us from today. Here's just the current temperatures right here. You can see it's a little hotter on the East Coast side of things. Let me refresh this map, and we'll get you the latest and the greatest. So it's not too hot out there. It's currently 85 and sunny where I'm coming to you from today. It's supposed to get a lot more hot out there. I think it's supposed to be up in the 90s today. You can see here on the East Coast of the United States, over half of the country, looks like we're having a little heat wave right now. Of course, cooler out there. So I hope it's good wherever you guys are at. But throw them in now, guys. Let me turn some of this stuff off because we're about to do this and get into it. This is The Vibe, and we're about to start the opening chat family check-in for BF Live The Vibe stream show. 348. I can't believe there I'm going to be 350, and before you know it, we'll be at 400 if I'm lucky. All right, folks, so let's do it and get into it. This is Thursday. This is The Vibe 348. What are you up to? Let me know in the opening chat family check-in.
Amongst yourselves.
That's what The Vibe is all about. We hang out for 3 hours. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, and positive vibes are created, and whoever might show up later on today. I want to acknowledge, number one, before we get anything started, I want to acknowledge Terry Nee, who jumped in very early last night, 9:18 last night, a matter of fact, with a $2 super chat. And the reason I do that is because when got to the next day, Terry, unless I kind of saved it, it kind of erases them. So I wanted you to get proper acknowledgement for being the very first person checking in on the Open Chat Family Check-In. But I digress. We're going to get everybody in here and see what you're all are up to. So it's post time, folks. Do you have them in yet? Let me hit my little thing right here, and this will be your final warning. Post them up, folks. This is Thursday. It's The Vibe 348. This is the Opening Chat Family Check-In. What are you doing? It's time to let me know. We're about to go through them in rapid succession. Pecan starts off the festivities. Of course, after Terry Nee snuck in last night. Thank you, Terry Nee, for my $2 super chat last night. But I'm going to hit you with that one. Well, we typically begin every show like this with Pecan saying, Goonie goo goo, you begonias. Pecan emojis. Ongo bongo, what do you gano, gano, gano. Let's go, my friend Pecan. What do you gano? And Pecan always checks in with a $2 super chat right after his regular one and says, oh shit, we're doing it and we're having it.
We're doing it.
We are doing it and we're having it at the same time. Thank you. I didn't really I kind of overlooked or forgot to set a financial goal today in my YouTube chat, but any super chats are greatly appreciated. Thank you, Pecan. Pecan then checks in with his membership emojis, further indicating that he supports me here monthly with monthly membership. Thank you, Pecan. Our friend Justa Guest checks in and says number 4. You're number 1, Justa. How you doing on this great Thursday, my friend? Just a guest checking in with the Buffaloes. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in and says, what's all this brouhaha? The Reverend Wild Bill checking in. And then he says, ha ha ha, simply after that. And he supports me as a monthly member here using the armchair emoji, WWE, and all the fun emojis you have membership here. Rob Taker with the Grim Reaper news. He broke it to me again, folks. I will say that I was doing my last minute rituals before I start any show, and I was looking in my chat, and I saw that Rob Taker, much like he did the other day when Ozzy died, he kind of was first to let us know. I got it from him first, so yeah, you're kind of the Grim Reaper of the bad news. Rob Taker, how you doing today, my friend? Hey, I say good day to you, sir, the Fat Pig. Checks in on a Thursday for positive vibes. How you doing, the Fat Pig? What's up, buddy? FJM checks in and says, good afternoon, everybody. Spawn checks in and says, 24-inch pythons, brother. Oh, my God. I mean, without, I don't think many people would argue with anyone, Spawn, when you said that Hulk Hogan made modern wrestling what it is today. I mean, just took it to that just next level. With him and Vince and all that, it was just a moment in time, and they made the most of it. Yeah, the 24-inch pythons, brother. But you gotta, I always say, I was mixed it up. You gotta say, you gotta eat your prayers and say your vitamins. Or used to say, you gotta take your vitamins and say your prayers. Space Nerd checks in and says, Hoya, you Hoyas. And to that, I give you a solo call. And I say, Nerd. I give a little echo to make you feel like I'm not so alone. How you doing, Space Nerd, on this lovely Thursday? Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, says our friend Just a Guest checking in. Space Nerd says, Spawn, it's nice to hang with you in the mornings. Space Nerd says, Hoya to FJM. Widow Killer checks in and says, I pity the fool, I pity the fool. Mr. T and Cowboy Bob Orton are the only two left from the main event of WrestleMania 1. I mean, see, you remember that kind of Widow Killer, how all that stuff was coming together, like Vince was elevating the WWF at the time, and then he was bringing pop culture in, people like Mr. T, who was the hottest thing out there at the time, and then he eventually brought in Tyson and all of those just different pop culture people, and but Hogan was certainly, when when Andre handed over the belt to him, it changed everything. Take a little drink of water here. I needed some agua here to continue the opening chat family check-in. Thanks for checking in, Widow Killer. Dixon Cider. There's nothing better than Dixon Cider. Good afternoon, fam, says Dixon Cider. Hoya, everybody. You know who's checking in. It's Josh from Tennessee. Hoya Dixon from our friend Space Nerd, and Hoya Josh from Space Nerd. Widow Killer says, Theo Huxtable, Ozzy Osbourne, and now Hogan. There you go. It's threes, Widow Killer. I know, see, you obviously lived long enough to know the rule of threes, not fleas. Maybe you know that too. But with celebrities, isn't it uncanny? I don't know if it's just, we've always learned that, and it always seems to come true. I was just saying yesterday that if I was that third celebrity out there, I don't want to be that third one, and it ended up being Hulk Hogan. Good morning to me, and I say, no, good morning to you, the lovely Space Nerd. 80 stars. Yeah, I see my nephew just messaged me, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, I'm getting coming in. Yeah, bro, see, it's all, everybody's finding out right now. And much like Ozzy Osbourne affected so much of popular music and heavy metal and rock music, the same argument will be made about so many young people, and people were turned on to wrestling by the antics and just the size and everything. The Hulkamania, brother. What you gonna do when Hulkamania rings down on you, brother? 80 stars, get your fares in order, says Rob Taker. That's right. Oh, Madonna's got to be shitting her pants right now. When you call my name, it's like a little shit my pants. Oh, shit my pants. There you go. You're right, Widow Killer. Rev Fug Lee, the one and only RFL checks in. And he's talking about probably the construction workers singing in the liftoff reel. I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously you did. He said, and we want these talented people back at their homeland. Exactly. How you doing? RFL checking in on a vibe today. Hey, buddy, let me know if you're around this weekend. Let's try to catch up on do what we didn't do last weekend. Let's see if we can do that this weekend. I'll DM you and see if you're available this Saturday. They are pretty good, RFL. Widow Killer says, Red Fug Lee, just the untalented ones is 1% back. The outfield, I Don't Want to Lose Your Love, is the anthem of Bob and KB. Is that really? I Don't Want to Lose Your Love? I thought that this one was more I thought this was it.
We didn't start the fire.
Maybe. Widow Killer says, a casting director's office, Perry Caravello. What do you think about that, Perry? What's up?
Shut the fuck up.
Widow Killer's always talking shit about you. You know, Widow Killer, I think you might have been around when I did just a brief kind of catch up on Perry the other day. We see these little shorts that he's putting out that he went and fell asleep in various movies like F1 and Megan 2 and all that stuff. So we need our Perry fix, man. It's been a while since Perry's been on. But yet he will be complaining within, 5 or 10 minutes when he finally does come back on there. I'm exhausted. I am sitting up. I can't do this. You guys are killing me. And we can't wait for it. There's all the night bots running, all of our friends' bots if you want to catch up with what our friends do. If you want to help me with a monthly membership, there's a membership link running right there. $9.99 a month or as low as $4.99 a month. Thank you in advance. There's the Shawnee Zone. That's my friend I hung out with from the Stern days.
It's Shawnee.
That's right, it's Shawnee. It's not high register, Sean. Go ahead and give him a free subscriber over there. He's trying to get his channel built up so he can do the Shawnee Zone again. And there's the 100 Proof Discord link where my friend Widow Killer and other people leave stuff under the 100 Proof Podcasting under BF Live. You can leave me stuff there too. That's absolutely free as well. Jen's Big Giant Man Balls checks in. She or he or whatever they are, they say it's a sad, sad week. Hello, Jen's Big Giant Man Balls. Bye B checks in, bro. This guy, no matter what show he's on, he never shuts up long enough that other people talk. How you doing, Bobby, checking in? That's obviously sarcasm, my friend. He says good morning to myself and the chat, and he indicates that he supports me as a monthly member by using the armchair comic emoji membership emoji. Thank you, Bobby. How you doing there, brother? Written Off checks in and says good afternoon to me. No, good afternoon to you, sir. Jake Hudson, I know you would be on top of this, buddy. Jake Hudson checks in on the vibe and says, R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. Hulk died. He doubles down. Whoa, Terry Nee, he didn't believe us yesterday. Ozzy died? Yes. Hey, Terry, I'm sorry you missed that. Widow Killer checks in and says, breaking news from heaven. Hogan versus Andre in a rematch is happening in heaven right now. Oh, shit. There you go. Yeah, you know, I often ponder things like that too, Widow Killer, when those people do die in threes or whatever sets. I'm like, is it because like one new, they're like they're having a concert or that's, I imagine the same kind of thing up there they're doing. Like Ozzy's playing like at the concert and Hulk Hogan's going to be wrestling and I guess Theo Huxtable's going to be eating popcorn or something. I don't know, but I've often thought that too. Like, do they all go together for a reason? Jake, you're live right now. LOL. That would be Jake, and it would be Andrew if he was with us. Andrew's not with us today. He's kind of going through a little bit. Pecan Hoya from our friend Written Off. R.I.P. Hulkster says Bybee checking in. Mikey Two Milks checking in. It's been more than a minute. Then Mikey Two Milks is checked in, so you're going to get your 2 milks right here, Mikey.
He needs some milk.
He needs 2 of them.
He needs some milk.
Mikey Two Milks checks in and says good morning. Bybee gets acknowledged from Written Off at the opening chat family check-in. So what's up, Written Off from Bybee? Spawn says, Space Nerd, same to you, dear. Hanging out in the morning. Rob Taker says, I'm so sad he died. It's sad when political mascots die. Wait a minute. I am a real... You know, I was going to play I'm a Real American, Rob Taker, just as kind of a prelude or kind of build-up song or a talk-over song. But WWE is so aggressive about their copyright, bro. They will block my shit and just it'll get pulled down so fast. Can't have no fun with their video shit. And their audio. LOL Rob from the Nerd. Happy birthday. It's Terry Nee's birthday? Oh, shit. When was somebody going to tell me it was Terry Nee's birthday? Hey, happy birthday, Terry Nee, and everyone celebrating a birthday out there this week.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Happy birthday to you.
Space Nerd checks in from the Pacific Northwest and says it's going to be 85 and sunny in the Pacific Northwest. Beach time later, says the Nerd. Well, take us with you when you go. Spawn says, I watched the exact same finish to every single WWF pay-per-view from 1987 to 1994, says our friend Spawn. Ad exhausting and annoying ad, but was still respect what he did for the business. Well, there you go. I know a lot of these matches still live on YouTube. You can go back and watch all these classic moments in WWF and WWE history. Mikey Two Milk shouts out Jake Hudson and says, good morning, brother. Rob Taker says, I'm going to cook the cookout. I'm bring cups and napkins. I know the rules. There you go. Clippin' and Crippin' checks in on a Thursday and says, let's go on the vibe. Spawn, my bro from Bybee. What's up, Clippin' from Bybee? Bybee gets to shout out love my hoss from Spawn. Bybee shouts out and says, hey, Taker. Rob Taker says, as my tag partner in the PCW says, fuck the Hulk Hogan. You fuck the Hulk. I humble you, Hulk Hogan. Widow Killer says, all right, in honor of Hulk Hogan, someone needs to rip their shirt on this stream. Ooh, I wish I had that sad video of, there was a time where, for those of you who are familiar with Aaron from Steel Toe, he was on the Shuley Network. They were kind of doing a co-stream or something together, and he went for the Hogan rip for his shirt. It was the saddest thing you ever seen a grown man try to do. It was what did you say?
I get sent to bed early for butt fingering in public.
Whatever butt fingering is, but you should have been sent early for that terrible rip of that shirt. It was so the least macho thing. And do it shitty, exactly. Like he did. Exactly. He did. He would have to go this way and this way. It's hard to rip a shirt like that, even for those big guys, I guess. Let's see. Terry Nee says, take that, you cunt. Ooh, there you go. Wait a minute. He got Pecan on there right there. He got in first. Thanks, Terry Nee, for your all your enthusiasm and your support. Rob Taker says, I would play that Raw is Netflix clip, LOL. Oh, no. You can't play none of their shit, man. Let's see. What do you know, says Space Nerd. Terry, such strong words in the morning. My angel ears. Oh, is that really a thing? Your angel ears? Your angel ears. What do you know? The Reverend Wild Bill says Space Nerd. Josh in Tennessee says, BF, I'm going to need a Hoya to make this day go by a little better. Well, this is for my friend Josh in Tennessee, who needs a little, just some extra to make your day a little better. It's Thursday. Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Rob Taker lets us know that I'm doing way better today than I was on Tuesday. Mate, you thought you were heading with those guys. You were not a celebrity, but you thought maybe I might be the third one dying up in here. I'm glad you're doing better. There's the Nightbot running my membership link. Rob Taker says, Tuesday was sad. Today is backflips and cartwheels. We talking about death. You can't put a price tag on this stuff. Jake is live, has a guest trying to ask him question while he's typing in this chat. I find that quite amusing. Well, keep up with that ADD, that is Jake Hudson. Widow Killer says, it'll be interesting to see how Bubba the Love Sponge reacts to this. Well, he's Widow, then if you know Bubba, that he's been calling this shot a little prematurely for a couple weeks now, isn't he? I think the minute that Hogan went in for his last procedure, Bubba got on the air and he's like, Hogan's dying. Hey, here's the deal, butter. Get the rattler. Here, Hogan's dying. He's going to die. He's on his deathbed, brother. It's almost like he was like willing it to happen. And it seems like Bubba got his wish, if that's what he was wishing for. A party widow. Rob Taker says, Roddy Piper made Hogan up, sick of people giving that talentless fuck giving credit when it was Piper. I'm talking about you got to go back a little bit before that, though, because if it wasn't for Hogan setting it up, he kind of set it up. I mean, you got to give prop where they're due. Brought in Trump. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's had everybody on there. Yeah, he brought in everybody, every celebrity, major celebrity. Who would have ever thought that Ed McMahon's ex-wife would be running Department of Education? Terry Needs trying to get political, but he knows that BF Live The Vibe is no politics. It's not even gossip. It's more than gossip. It's an actual fucking show. You don't have a bunch of old middle-aged men over here talking about a bunch of middle-aged men and waiting to see if they do something so they have something to go on air with. Ain't none of that John shit going on over here. No politics. Ed is getting the laughs from Terry Nee. Hey now, says our friend Don checking in on the vibe. Spawn checks in and says Terry Bollea, that was his legal name, his government name, was slightly a history revisionist. Why hasn't Wikipedia been updated? Supposed to be a progressive modern. Who knows? You believe Wikipedia? Bybee checks in with his 10-month membership chat and been a bro much longer. Always a great show, BF. Thanks, bro. No, thank you, brother. No, thank you, brother. We're going to talk about it. We'll see what TMZ is reporting about Hogan. King of all diff checks in on a Thursday afternoon. Widow Killer says, I'm keeping an eye on both Mr. T and Stallone's Twitter pages to see what they say about Hogan's passing. Yeah, I mean, that was like the pop culture. I mean, that's what stuff with that, all that stuff just started like brewing and peaking off and all those guys kind of came up together. So you make a good point. They are kind of connected. JFK Headchunk checks in and says, they say it was cardiac arrest. He was found with Nick's car insurance bill in his hand. Ooh. Now that's a deep cut for people that don't know his son Nick Hogan has had more than one headshot DUI. How you doing, JFK Headchunk? Yeah, man, he's gotten in some trouble. Rob Taker says, remember great moments of the Hulkster of life, like him marrying people that look just like his daughter and that Terry has a smaller dick than Hulk Hogan. Terry Bollea. Yeah, what's up, JFK? Getting the love. Nightbot, there's for Scott Fitzpatrick. Good day, Flex. Did I pass Flex 316? Did I not see him check in? Flex 316. I see people saying hello to him, but I did not see his name. I want to acknowledge Flex 316. Maybe not. Let me check in. Let's keep going down here. We got JFK. Let's keep going. You said Flex good day, but I haven't seen him yet, but I'm going to look for him. Spawn says, who's going to clean up all the next set of legal issues in the not so far future? Yeah. So obviously you guys go deep because you know that he has his son and his daughter, his son, Nick. And he's been in nothing but trouble for Hogan. The president, Spawn. Let's see. We have Widow Killer saying, as we're nearing the end of the opening chat family check-in, and we'll do a proper celebrity death report for Hulk Hogan. For those of you who are just tuning in and hearing Hulk Hogan dead at the age of 71, it just started breaking. It's barely an hour-old news. Wait a minute, didn't the guy that did Hogan's entrance music just die recently? Rick Derringer. He did Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo, and he wrote I'm a Real American. Good pull, Widow Killer. Tom Troop died. I'm not familiar with Tom Troop necessarily. Lynn Monger checks in laughing from my channel. Hey, Lynn. You probably noticed that Andrew the Giant is not here, and he's not co-streaming my show today. I'll just give you a little insight. Like, every now and then, some of us podcasters, it gets a bit of a drag on you. You go through it, you get in your feels, and if you have some things that's making podcasting difficult for you, you get a little discouraged, and I think that might be where Andrew is right now. So we're hoping in a day or two he feels a little better, Lynn. Where are the boys? You know what? It's just me, Lynn. You're stuck with me today. Nobody here yet. Crippin says, damn, I was just looking him up, and he passed. While Bill checks in and giving the other services love like Facebook with the Hoya, Space Nerd says, FYI, when you see Flex, tell him happy birthday. Well, Bill, thank you for the love over there on Facebook. I hope Andrew is okay. Andrew, are you okay? Andrew, are you okay? Are you okay, Andrew? I hope the Chunkster's okay because he's checking in on Thursday on the Vibe. Did they bakery act Joey yet? I don't know if that might be a reference to this whole thing that I seen popping off yesterday or within the last 2 days that Joey is going to run. He's running for president. He's going to be official candidate for president. And some people think, well, I guess a lot of people think that it's a way to get a hold of some of these campaign funds and stuff. I don't know. We'll be watching that and finding out about the goings on that as the days carry on. There's Pecan's YouTube channel right there. If Bobby, Nick, and those guys were here, I would ask them if any matches went down last night. I think the match was supposed to be, wait, maybe that's why they're not here. Wow, I hope some bad things didn't go down because last night match on Late Night with Bobby Nick was supposed to be Scott Fitzpatrick versus Bobby Nick with special guest referee Andrew the Giant. But I don't know. Maybe there was a weird ending, and maybe there was some hard feelings came from that. I don't know. Maybe the boys. Somebody will jump in later. There he is saying, "Boom, Flex 316." Checking in from down under for some positive vibes. I saw people shouting you out, brother. How you been, Flex? It's been a minute since we've seen it on the Vibe. Happy birthday to Flex 316. Is that a real thing? Well, we already did it for Terry Nee. This is for everybody else having a happy birthday. Happy birthday from the Vibe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, everybody. Reverend Wild Bill, thank you, buddy. I didn't want to jinx it. Thank you for the $2. It says help fund for Blocky Fran internet service. I didn't want to say anything. Fingers crossed, Wild Bill. I was messing with connections and channels for my router yesterday, and I don't like speaking that stuff. I don't like speaking that stuff when I'm in the midst of it, but thank you, Wild Bill. So far, fingers crossed. Thank you for the $2, though. I appreciate it. All right, we get it. Good day, Flex from Space Nerd. Widow Killer says, BF, did you see Joey C announce he's running for president? I just covered that. And he's using Zero to Hero, the song from Hercules as his campaign slogan. Whoa, look behind me. I went from a zero and I'm going to be a hero. If Trump can be president, why the fuck not me? Whoa, that's what. Flex checks in and says, made it back here, BF. Well, we know that you've been missing for a minute, Flex. No win, but I am her bro. No win, but I'm her bro. Has anyone gotten the Hoya gentleman's take on the passing of the man who received top billing in No Holds Barred? Oh, that was it. That's when Hulk Hogan tried to break into the movies. They were trying all of that stuff back in the days. Good day there, says Space Nerd, says Flex. There's the Nightbot again. Flex is throwing all the hearts out, X and O's, love and kisses. Thank you, Space, from Flex. Okay, says Lynn, checking in on Andrew. Oh, hey, Flex, from Don. And to that, I say...
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good. Spawn says Joey is going to receive at least 10 solid votes from his constituents. Don gets acknowledged from Space Nerd. Matt says he coined it. It's the Midday Freaks, says Matt. Hey, Matt, I know you're kind of a night owl, buddy. Did something go down with the matches last night? And we know Andrew's a little discouraged. I already covered that part, but no Bobby Nick and no Scott yet today. So maybe it was a busy, long night. Maybe they need a little break, too. Hoya from over there on Rumble says, Wild Bill. Don checks in and gives love to the nerd. Matt shouts out Spawn. I love y'all. I got y'all. Love to all, says Flex316. He loved being jumped on when he jumped in here. We're going to get through these. Oh, I got that. Got more breaking news coming in. Still breaking news from ESPN telling me about Hogan. Haven't seen Andrew since he went into his 30-day review. Wow, you know, Terry Nee, I didn't put that timing together, brother, but you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I will say, without giving up too much of his privacy, that he was a little discouraged on our private messaging chat yesterday about he feels there's going to be limitations to his ability to come online. So we're kind of working with that, and maybe that was part of it. Say Flex316, say hi to Don, as Space Nerd. One here says, 1 in the morning, says Flex316. That one. More like hero to zero, says the Reverend Wild Bill of the Joey slang, maybe it should be. But I don't think Bobby. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Matt. Matt says, Spawn, I don't think Bobby had a stream last night. I was doing my late show prep like I always do, and when I'm doing my show prep, I will look in and see what kind of antics or there's anything that we could talk about the next day, maybe the goings on the shows. And I was totally surprised to see that Bobby, Nick, and no one was doing a late night show last night. Hoya Space Nerd from Matt. Tierney, they're still in meeting going over all disciplinary infractions. There's a rival. We'll say, let's see. Rob Taker says, We'll say I did like Thunder in Paradise as a kid, but mostly because Sting, Vader, Macho Man, and Flair were on the episodes. You like really anti-Hogan, aren't you? Yeah, you don't deny that you like him. Nick didn't go on last night, says, give me Bezos checking in. No, maybe all my friends are over there because they are on constantly. I mean, they love this shit. I love doing it. I do it 3 hours a day, and I thought that was doing it a lot. But there's no way I could keep up with as much podcasting as Bobby Nick does, and Scott and Andrew and all my great friends and all. And like I was just telling you earlier, Andrew kind of going through it because even though it's kind of easy to turn on a camera and talk relatively, it does have a cumulative effect on you, and it does drag on you after a while. Flex 316 said it's 2:40 a.m. right now, checking in from down under, and I'm super flattered that you would stay up that late to pick up some vibes from America. Bobby didn't go live last night. He took a night off. He was just tired and burnt out. Yeah, clip it, and that's how they go. They don't go a schedule. They just keep going and going and going until they fucking flake out, and then you have this right now. But thank you for what you guys know in the chat. Bob did a super extended lounge yesterday, and I imagine he was tired from that. I checked in a little bit over there. They did like an hour and a half of Ozzy, where Bobby did his music show in the lounge, and then he did like more songs after that. Let's see. I want to get through this because Andrew might be eating up too much of their bandwidth. A manwich is a meal. Let's see. I want to make sure we just acknowledge anybody that didn't check in. We are at the end of the opening chat family check-in, folks. So let's get on to it because some of you already know. Some of you are just finding out right now. And some of you might not know until I get over to my desk and do the celebrity death report. But folks, first we have to end. That was the opening chat family check-in. Now on with the show.
Amongst yourselves.
That's how we do it here on The Vibe. We talk amongst ourselves. We're about positive vibes, a party vibe in the chat family. Flex checks in and says, "Gotsta." I like how he says that too. He says, "I gotsta hang with my BF Live and the family." That is just so flattering to me, brother. I appreciate you checking in from anywhere. Let's see. News broke today that 10 years ago was the famous recording of Hogan painting him in a glorious light spawn. Irony strikes again. Well, here we go. Better late than never. Oscar Electric checks in. What's up? Shouting out Rob, and you will get Spawn gets the love from Oscar Electric. Thank you to my friend Oscar Electric checking in for some positive vibes here on a Thursday. Let's get into some of these stories now. I guess, I definitely got some other things that I can show you here. I got other news reports. I got fun video clips and articles. I think I got a great set of couple articles that we can talk about at length. So we'll do that and get into it. But why don't we? Birthday night, BF. You were on. Well, first of all, I remember you being on with us last year. Happy birthday to my friend Flex316, checking in from down under. You were like last year, you were in the casino about this time, and you were making money, and you were enthusiastically in the chat reporting how much up you were on the casino. And also, happy birthday again, Flex316, man, sharing multiple birthdays with you. I love this. Whoever thought that we'd known each other this long? Let's go. No big win this time, though. You can't win them all. I guess every birthday can't be a happy one like that. Good afternoon, everyone. Just getting up. Insomnia sucks, says FJM. Well, since you are just getting up, Just Bart, and I know many of you kind of just like waking up and stretching, I'm going to go over and do a celebrity death report, everybody, because for those of you who already know, and for those of you who don't, it's being reported that WWE Hall of Famer and legendary wrestler Hulk Hogan is dead at the age of 71. So I guess we're going to begin like this with the celebrity death report. BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived. They loved, they died. That's right. Oh, unnecessary echo. They died. I took that off. Let's get into it, folks. Let me play my little element back here. Yes, because it literally broke like 15 minutes before the top of the hour that I start this show. That legendary, like I said, WWE wrestler. Let me pull up the article right here. And TMZ, I don't know those who remember the Star magazine and the Inquirer and those magazines, those scandal rags, if you will, back in the day. But I say TMZ is the modern day equivalent of that, man. When their sources, they like Malcolm Jamal Warner, they have reliable sources, and their reliable sources are reporting that WWE wrestler Hulk Hogan is dead at the age of 71. Let's read a little bit about it. There's a picture of him right there. Wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old, TMZ Sports has learned. Medics were dispatched to the WWE icon's Clearwater, Florida home early Thursday morning, with operators stating it was regarding a cardiac arrest. We're told a slew of police cars and EMTs were parked outside of Hogan's home, and he was carried on a stretcher and into an ambulance. Cops tell us officials responded to the call at 9:51 a.m., and Hogan was treated by Clearwater Fire and Rescue personnel before being taken to a nearby hospital. So like I said, 9:51 this morning, that's East Coast time, because I know he's a Florida guy, so I'm on East Coast time. So within like an hour of him like being put in the ambulance, I guess, it's reported that WWE legend and Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan pronounced dead at the hospital. Police will provide additional details at a press conference later on Thursday. And there's his latest youngin' that you guys, somebody has so astutely pointed out that he does like women that kind of resemble his wife and his daughter and all. Hogan definitely had a type. So there you go. I think that was the latest wife, Sky Daily. Just a few weeks ago, Hogan's wife, Sky, whom he married in September 2023, denied rumors that he was in a coma. That's what Bubba was talking about, stating his heart was strong as he recovered from the surgeries that he went in there for. And Bubba, he got on it right away, like, oh man, Hogan's got problems, man. Hogan's on his deathbed, brother. I'm telling you, he's brother, he's dying and all that stuff. We broke the story last month that there were rumblings that Hogan was on his deathbed, but we were told at the time he was just dealing with the symptoms of a neck procedure he underwent in May. But it is ultimately true. There's some younger pictures of Hogan. Hulk transformed professional wrestling into family entertainment sport. Before Hulk, wrestling catered to a fairly narrow audience. Hulk's theatrics in the ring were magnetic for children and their parents, and it supercharged the sport. Hogan kickstarted a pop culture phenomenon with Hulkamania, brother, after defeating the Iron Sheik for the World Heavyweight Champion in 1984. A craze that never went away, and his signature bandana and handlebar mustache were often copied by fans in crowds in the crowds. In 1996, this was like a stretch for me. In 1996, Hulk transformed himself from hero to villain. Yeah, he went from playing babyface to heel when he went to the other wrestling. He created the NWO, the New World Order, and became Hollywood Hulk Hogan with the dark beard. It propelled him and professional wrestling to even more fame, it says right here. Hogan had countless iconic performances, including a matchup against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson at WrestleMania 8. It says X8 in 2002, and a face-off with Andre, was that 18? I don't know. And a face-off with Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3, and had memorable feuds with the Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage. So, I mean, there you go. This guy is, at the beginning, he was right there, part of the reason of the modern era of wrestling. Hulk Hogan, dead at the age of 71. Another one bites the dust. There you go, folks. That was our celebrity death report. Now on with some regular news. BF Live, celebrity death, marriage, and divorce report. They lived, they loved, they died. Oscar Electric says Bubba was happy about it. Yeah, bro. Like, he went in. It was announced that Hogan was going in for these procedures. So even we knew that. I knew that. And then like that day that he like entered the hospital, like yeah, Bubba already had him dead. He was like, hey brother, Hogan's dead, man. I think he's doing bad. I'm hearing bad shit, brother. Come on, you better get the Rattler. Better get them pills he needs. Let me see. Let's see what everybody's saying in here. No joke, real. Let's see. Fuck. Rob Taker, WW's moniker, or is it Hulk Hogan, I suppose? Wrong wrestler, brother. I know. I'm mixed. I just like throwing that little glass breaking in there. I know. LOL says Flex. Let's see. How did he have cardiac arrest when he didn't have a heart? There you go. There you go. Let's see. Flex, are you okay? Bubba was happy about it. We talked about that. Brian Kowalczyk sneaks in here doing the news. Aldrich versus Hogan. Who coffins better? Wow. Whose coffin's better? Wow, we didn't even get into this, Brian Kowalczyk. Out of Malcolm Jamal Warner and Ozzy and Hogan, who's going to have the boss-ass coffin? Never thought about coffin game. You know, I don't know what their final wishes are, but that's a pretty morbid, cool thought there, Brian Kowalczyk. Ozzy BK says, Space Nerd, she has an answer for you. Ooh, yeah, says Flex316 checking in. 100% nerd. Yeah. Bubba will never get over Terry banging his wife. Bubba is a cuck. And for those of you who don't know that backstory, because obviously you're a Bubba fan, which you might make you like a Stern fan from what we talked about. And so, yeah, Bubba the Love Sponge, the Florida DJ, he befriended Hulk Hogan when I think he used to come in and do like his IDs or for the station. He would do interviews for the WWE. Him and Bubba got to know each other down in Tampa, and they would do regular stuff together. They got to know each other so well that it turned into a kind of an Aaron Eimholt situation or something. And yeah, Bubba ended up he always said, hey, come on, Hogan, hey, come on, Hulk, you can bang my wife, and you bang my wife. And then but then he's surprised when he finally does it. You probably remember that, Oscar Electric, right? Bubba would always offer his wife out to Howard or whoever. Come on, come on, Bubba. Hey, brother, you can bang her. Here's the deal. Procedure? No, procedure. Not a procedure. Hogan's casket will be made from the shittiest shit. You know, Rob, I'm picking up a vibe on here that you're not the biggest Hulk Hogan fan ever around here. There you go. That's okay. At the time, Bubba was more than flattered that his good pal to tear into his lovely wife in his own home. That's exactly right, Spawn. It's like, bro, if you like to dangle a piece of meat out enough and say, here, brother, you can eat this whenever you want, anytime you want, and they say no, but then they take you up on it, you can't be too surprised. That's kind of how that was. Yes, I do. There you go. I have the videos. Send them over to you today. Thank you. I'm in BF voice chat. LOL. Are you in the voice chat? Are you over there on Discord or something? What are you doing over there? Let's continue on with the vibe, not so serious news. Now that we got kind of past that. Now, I want to, part of these first couple stories is kind of summing up some other news stories because updates on some popular news stories that you're probably aware of. You know, I don't know how many times we got to see this. We saw it with Elvis. We saw it with Michael Jackson. I don't know how that happened. With Matthew Perry, you know, he famously died. They say he died of a drug overdose. I believe they said it was ketamine, a combination of ketamine and being in a hot tub. I think he boiled his drugs inside of him, you know, and of course it comes right back to a celebrity doctor that gave him too much of what he needed. You can go to Prince, Tom Petty, Michael Jackson, like all of these over the prescribing motherfuckers killing our stars. Well, this doctor, he must have wised up. Doctor pleads guilty to selling Matthew Perry ketamine in the weeks before the actor's death. A doctor who was the primary target in the sweeping investigation of actor Matthew Perry's overdose death pleaded guilty Wednesday to supplying the Friends star with ketamine, despite knowing he was a struggling addict. So, I mean, that just shows negligence because you're admitting that you knew a guy was an addict. So, Dr. Salvador, it's like placenta, but his Placencia became the fourth of 5 people charged in connection with Perry's death to plead guilty. He and a woman, prosecutors say, was a major ketamine dealer, faced the most serious charges after Perry was found dead in the hot tub of his Los Angeles home on October 28th of 2023. Placencia stood next to his lawyer and said guilty 4 times for 4 different counts before Judge Sherilyn Peace Garnett in federal court in Los Angeles. Placencia, 43, was to have gone on trial in August until doctor agreed last month to plead guilty to 4 counts of distribution of ketamine, according to the signed document filed in court in Los Angeles once again. The charges can carry up to 40 years in prison. He is likely to be sentenced to much less. There's no guarantee in his agreement, so that's kind of an update, and that's my story. These people just giving out these drugs, hand over on all of our best stars because they star errors, I guess. Let me see. He is in the gens. Oh, it's first time today. Jinx made Bob. I don't know what's doing. I thought change channels. We were connecting. We're gonna have a better day. I got a little dip in my signal right here. You can be patient with me.
Signals in the water, friend Roboto.
Damn it.
Signals in the water, friend Roboto.
Come on. Trying to get my next thing to open. Hang in there, folks. Everything sucks. Audio stinks. Water, Bobby. Thank you, guys. I'm trying. Here we go. What about... that. All right. Let's see if we can get on with it here on the vibe. Water Bobby. Oh, this is reminiscent of Jen's. Oh, yeah, right before she goes. Jake on someone. It's all right, Bobby. Shit happens, buddy. Thank you for your words of encouragement. All right, I'm going to do my next story, the vibe, not so serious news, if my signal will allow me. Son of a bitch. One more time. Go on.
Signals in the water, friend Roboto.
All right. See if I can bring you the next story. Oh, that already did open. Okay. I want to talk about Ozzy Osbourne again. Like I said, with the Matthew Perry story. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit. Like that. I have another story that I want. This is another follow-up story about Ozzy Osbourne. Come on, signal. Here we go. I don't know how many of you remember, so I'm going to tell. No, it's coming up, Don. It's a little lagging a little bit, buddy. Thank you. Here it comes. Thank you guys for letting me know, because you guys know I don't have my friends here today, so let me know. So I'm definitely counting on you guys to let me know my little problem here. Thank you.
Signals in the water, friend Roboto.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Rumble, maybe? Nah, I don't know. I could cut off the rumble. I don't think it's doing anything. It's whatever. It's an ongoing problem. So, for those, I'm going to tell you, if you're hearing this for the first time, I'm going to remind you, this is a very interesting story about Ozzy and the Alamo. I wish my signal was better so you can hear every word of this. Let's see. No video. We're catching up. Come on, signal. Well, pray for a good internet signal for me. So, Texas Alamo honors Ozzy despite the notorious urination incident. Oh, ain't working, G. He said, ain't working, G. Nothing working, G. Let me see. Hang on. Thanks, Flex, for letting me know that. I don't want to talk too much if you can't hear it too well. Aha. Listen to the feed now live. Listening to the feed now live. All right, let's go. Ain't working, G. Come on, baby. All right, I'll let you read this a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit. Let me see. Actually, I was playing myself so I can hear how good I'm sounding or not. Here we go. All right. I can tell you guys can hear me. All right, so let's do this. So Ozzy famously pissed on the Alamo many years ago. He didn't even know what it was. Texas Alamo, how about this? A whole turn of everything. The Texas's Alamo ends up honoring Ozzy Osbourne despite his notorious urination incident. I see you, Flex. Thank you, buddy. You guys stuck in there with me. Back to the drawing board with that. I was changing channels and checking connections yesterday. I'll keep fighting the good fight. So yeah, I remember this was a big stir at the time because people were thought, oh man, I can't believe that somebody would come here and piss on our like sacred monuments or something like this, right? But Ozzy was a drunk rock guy. He literally had no idea. Let's read a little bit about this because it would come full circle and they've forgiven Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne was a pioneering musician, but the Black Sabbath frontman was perhaps best known in the mainstream for his antics, including offending all of Texas when he drunkenly urinated on the U.S. state monument to its fallen Alamo heroes. The stunt earned him a years-long ban from playing in San Antonio, but after repeated apologies, the organization behind the Alamo site paid homage to Osbourne's journey, from regret to reconciliation, in light of his death on Tuesday. The quote goes on to say that we at the Alamo are saddened to hear of the passing of the legendary musician Ozzy Osbourne. His relationship with the Alamo was marked initially by a deeply disrespectful incident in 1982, the institution posted on their social media. However, redemption and reconciliation eventually became part of his history as well. The incident saw the self-styled Prince of Darkness, who was wearing his wife Sharon's dress in defiance of her bid to prevent him from going out and hiding his own clothes. We talked about that the other day when we did our kind of eulogy to Ozzy Osbourne. That's the lengths that Sharon had to go through to stop his alcoholism. She literally took all of his clothes one time. We talked about this, and what did he do? He grabbed one of Sharon's dresses, and he was after she hid his own clothes, and he relieved himself on the 60-foot cenotaph that stands as a Texas war memorial. The Alamo was the setting of a mythologized battle between the Mexicans and the Texan troops in 1836. Osbourne was arrested and barred for years from performing in San Antonio. But a decade later, he personally apologized to the then mayor and expressed genuine remorse for his actions, including donating $10,000 to the Daughters of the Republic of Texas. In 2015, he revisited the Alamo grounds to learn and appreciate the site's history, said the institution, which added that Osbourne openly demonstrated humility and understanding. That visit was filmed for a television show on the History Channel. The quote goes on to say by the Alamo that at the Alamo, we honor history in all its complexities, read the statement. Today, we acknowledge Ozzy Osbourne's journey from regret to reconciliation at the historic site, and we extend our condolences to his family, friends, and fans around the world. May he rest in peace. The British metal trailblazer died Tuesday at the age of 76, mere weeks after playing his final show in his home city of Birmingham. So look, even the Alamo forgives. But I remember that being a story, and if Ozzy went anywhere near Texas, they were going to arrest his ass quick as shit. Those people were, quite ironically, they were pissed that Ozzy pissed on one of their monuments. Let's see. He's a pommy. What's up, Scuff with Shane checking in? Saying shit, I'm late. You right on time. We're just 2 minutes into hour number 3 of 2 minutes into hour number 2 of a 3-hour show is what I was trying to say. How you doing, Scuff with Shane checking in on the Vibe Not So Serious News? Cunt she is would say, I love her. Let me see. He probably drank a few bottles of booze and had to piss real bad. Exactly, Don. And he was drunk and out of it all the time. Even if somebody taught him, educated him that it was a monument. I don't know if that could have gotten through and made a whole lot of difference back then. Do love a fella that gives no fucks. R.I.P. to no fucks given. Ozzy Rule says Don. LOL. We got that. We called up to the better signal. Wow. English. Let's see. English. LOL. Good BF. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Scuff. All right, let's go. So I thought that was amazingly interesting. If you figured if anything, the Alamo would be just like, we're just going to let him die. But the fact that he went from pissing on the Alamo to being acknowledged by them, once again, it just gives you a gauge of kind of Ozzy's full circle of life and how he kind of ended things. What is Joey C talking trash about? Why is he talking about? I don't know. Fat Pig, I really can't understand that or this. I don't get it, and maybe I'm blinded by favoritism because Bobby Nick has been my number one, one of my number one podcasting friends, if not the number one, since I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years now. He's been nothing but a bro to me. He's been nothing but a bro to anybody that goes, hey man, I would like to come on a show. Will you come on my show? Will you do a show with me? Will you help me do a show? Will you help me with my StreamYard? I really don't understand, other than I can chalk it up to jealousy. I have no idea why, because you tell me why a group of people hate a Canadian guy. I mean, you can't, how can you hate a Canadian guy? Come on, man. So I really don't know. I don't have a great answer for that, Fat Pig. And then once again, they just need shit to talk about. People he has to find a way to make himself interesting, and maybe he does it by talking about other people that are interesting. That's all I got for you on that one, Fat Pig. Let's see. Space Nerd gets the Hoyer from Scuff. Hey, dudes from Sean Riggle checking in. Sean Riggle. I know you're an Orange Cassidy fan, bro, but are you just picking up on the news that Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71? He's the third. It was Malcolm Jamal Warner. It was Ozzy Osbourne. And now it is the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan. Space Nerd, that was a reply. Joey C. stinks on ice. Bobby and Scott are good eggs. Johnny A. checking in. They're the most like unassuming, unoffensive, confrontational people that I've really ever known or been on these things with. So I'm really, I don't know what's behind it, other than just sometimes people maybe don't mesh when they work together or something. Not everybody can work together. It doesn't mean they should hate each other though. When VH1 did Ozzy's Behind the Music in like 1998, it felt incredible that he was alive and going back then. Yes, a lot of people thought that Ozzy Osbourne would have checked out of this world a long time ago. So for somebody that lived a life so as full as he did in every way, with drinking and drugs and in every way, to live to 76, I have to say that's a pretty good ride, I have to say. What's up? Canadian flag being used by Just a Guess. The Fat Pig said, he said Bobby Nick was saying that some bum unalived himself. What? Bobby Nick was saying that some bum unalived himself. I don't know if the bum that you're questioning that isn't around with us no more. You're saying, you're trying to talk a way around. I know what you're doing there. You know what, Fat Pig? It's hard to keep up with this rumor mill, buddy, but I'll try to keep up with you. And we always can ask him if they ever show up here. Let's see. Oh, I'm high. You are sauce, Flex 316. Brian Clauder, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. You always been out there. I'm glad you're in the chat today, man, but I always see you out there sharing my stuff and always supporting everything I do in the vibe. Thanks, Brian Clauder, my friend, checking in today. Terry checks in and says, Bobby Nick is a good dude, but fuck Canada. But fuck Canada. Canada's our friend, says our friend Flex 316. Watching Joey is like watching a neighbor screaming on their porch. It's a hard pass for me, even though you write head pass. What's up, brother? Hey, bro. No way. Yeah, Scuff with Shane, if you're just waking up too. Yeah, I did a celebrity death report that is reported. Ambulances had to go to Hulk Hogan's house this morning for a report of cardiac arrest, and dead at the age of 71 for those late arrivers is Hulk Hogan, WWE legend. Riggle, I think he tried an EFA too soon. EFA too soon? Let's see. Oh. Why you got to do this to me, BF? I'm sorry, buddy. Somebody had to tell you. Rather be Jake Husson tell you. He'll do, hey, Shane, Scuff for Shane. I want to tell you Hulk Hogan's dead. I like reporting death. Fat Pig says he comes into every chat room that I'm in, and he's a clout chaser. Joey C was just in our chat just yesterday, I think. He was kind of in here, kind of mixing it up, letting us know about his presidential campaign, which I'm sure I don't have to say anything about that because all of his trolls and all the people that follow him are going to tell him how that's going to end for him. So I'll just leave that one go. Geesh, Matt, says Sean Riggle. Aren't you going to work for his campaign? Spawn? What's up, Matt? Oh, Donnie boy, the pipes. I'm good, LOL. I actually would consider it just for a front row seat for the buffoonery. He's on the level of Jake Huston said. Well, I got somebody checking in that might be able to clear some of this up. Hogan on Rogan. His use of pain pills was unreal. Johnny A. You're obviously a wrestling fan if you know that little bit, buddy. But apparently they were handing those things out like chiclets back in the old days of WWE. Like that's when Vince could just hire a doctor and he would have like a jar of pills. And apparently I've heard depictions of they were just like slinging them around like candy back in the day, bro, before they really started like coming down on the distribution of all of these painkillers. Apparently they just had just big old jars of them. That was the way they did business. Bums do that, Rob. Let's see. Bubba saw it coming. Johnny A. Bubba, when Hogan went in for his procedures, it wasn't even like a life or death situation, and Bubba was quick to go, oh my God, here's the deal. Hogan's dead. He was just wishing it. He willed that shit to happen. I take what I want. I take what I want. Jake said he broke the Hogan news to the world while a total of 4 of us were tuned in. Exactly. He loves him some bad news, and he loves breaking it. Well, let's, this guy who's coming in now, we do have a friend checking in backstage, and I figured one or at least all of them might. So let's find out about some of this and that, and let's just hang out with him. He's my friend. He's yours. He is from the Great White North. He is Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Deep butt cheeks, motherfucker.
Bobby, here we go again today, buddy. Here we go.
Deep butt cheeks.
Boy, you just can't have a day without any kind of Bobby Nick drama or somebody putting their name in your mouth, Bobby Nick.
What? What's going on?
I don't know. There's people saying in the chat that Joey C had some words about you or something.
Joey C had words about me?
Yeah, he was saying that you were in the chat saying that you were saying that some bum unalived himself or something. I don't know. It's just rumors being spread around in the chat. I don't know. So you decide.
As far as I know, me and Joey are good. I don't know.
I don't know. When you brought it up, I'm like, Bubba just reported on it. So the fat pig. I bet he's what. Here's the deal, butter. So I guess you already heard Bobby Nick about Hogan, huh?
I did. Yeah, unfortunately.
3, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, and Hogan. There's the 3, buddy. There's the 3.
Three pretty sizable deaths too,
yeah.
Maybe not Malcolm Jamal Warner because he's been out of the scene for me personally anyway for a long time, but Hogan and Ozzy, man, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah. Malcolm Jamal Warner's fairly famous. I understand the bass player of the band Golden Earring passed away too, but he wasn't of note that I brought that up. Deep butt cheeks, motherfucker, from Scuff with Chain checking in.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Deep butt cheeks, Bobby Nick from Don.
Deep butt cheeks to you too, sir.
JBX, wherever his name went, Flex. That's new. So it's real. Let me see. Team. Oh, it jumped on me. Team Bobby Nick all fucking day says 2 joints checking in. Damn, says Flex. Team Bobby Nick says Scuff with Shane. Good morning, 2 joints, says our friend Space Nerd checking in. Terry Nee checks in with a most colorful $2 super chat, says BF Live Discord. I need Bobby Nick's address. All right, well, thank you for the $2. Number 1, I got a lot of bells and whistles here, Terry Nee. He must have avocados, Bobby Nick.
You got something avocado. I don't know what the fuck it is. Seems like a game or something.
Is it? Let me see. You saw? I didn't see it already. Okay, here we go. This is why Terry Nee needs Bobby Nick's address. He's going to taunt you. Bobby Nick. Let's see. They always taunt him with the avocados. What's this? Throw avocado. What's it like? Horseshoes or something? It looks like you put a. Oh,
I don't know.
They're playing it like pickleball. Like the people in the package are like. Let's see. Oh, I guess I should show you. That would work, wouldn't it? That worked better. Here you go, Bob. Throw avocado. What do you think about that, Bob?
Yeah.
That's what's going to be coming in your mail.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Terry Nee, he doesn't want that stuff coming in his mail. He's always outside looking for that kind of stuff. You know it. Damn it. He's always looking at it. Now he's going to have to be out there on the porch. Man's always bringing some shit.
As the guacamole flies on a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
Look out, Bobby Nick. They'll be coming into a mailbox near you soon. Thank you, Terry Nee. This is the drama that drives me nuts. I don't know what's going on. We're all getting
I'm just waking up.
We're all getting older. Howdy, gang. Rest in peace, Jake Hudson. Hoya, JJJ. Where's Electric Gino? Electric Gino. Some of you guys sneak in here when I'm doing other things. I'm catching you. Hulk was the fucking man, says Flex. 2 joins, what's good, man, from Scuff with Shane checks in today on the vibe. Hoya Space Nerd from Johnny A. Bobby says, Bobby, Bobby. That's another thing, Bob. What's with you? I turned on my computer last night, and the promise wasn't kept. Bobby Nick was not on last night. I'll see you backstage.
No, I wasn't. I did 4 hours in the lounge. It was very emotional because it was an Aussie tribute.
Yeah.
People fucking delivered. For real. I mean, I got emotionally burnt out on that one. And I mean, I tried to do the other shows. I went into the studio in there. Everybody was late. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This wasn't meant to be anyway. I needed the rest of the night off. So.
Well, I jumped in after you did like your hour and a half, near at the end of the Aussie hour and a half that you said you did, and you were just about to play some other videos, Bob. But yeah, I can get that it was totally emotional, bro. Just sit there and just one song after another, like just picking a scab of like, oh, he's dead and all that shit. Like just listening to him sing his final song from his final concert, Mama, I'm Coming Home yesterday, man. Just thinking about that'll get me fucking going, Bobby. Nick.
Yeah, me too.
And I saw some of the people in the chat having fun razzing you about crying and shit, but I think maybe they're razzing you, or maybe they just haven't gotten to the age where maybe some of their heroes or people have passed on, and you're marking that time like that. Maybe they don't understand that emotion. Maybe I don't know.
I think they do. It's just busting balls.
Yeah, that's the impression I got of it too. Like, you being a bitch crying. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it's all throughout my phone. Oh my God, my phone is blown up with every individual sports outlet letting me know Hulk Hogan dead at the age of 71. Let's bring this guy in and talk about it. And Bobby Nick, I'm glad we cleared that up a little bit and got caught up with you. Now we got another guy we got to bring in here. My bros are showing up. Although this guy, I wasn't sure if he was going to ever show up to anything again, but he is here, folks. It is Andrew the Giant.
You fucking liar! You get the hell out of here! You retired. You quit.
I gotta be real cautious here. No, I gotta be real cautious with this shit.
Yeah, we heard you, and that's what you should have been doing all along, Andrew. Yeah.
So, anyways, R.I.P. brother.
Yeah, Andrew, what did you think? When did you hear about this today? When did you hear about this? Through Jake? Jake Hudson told everybody.
Any cause of death?
They're just saying cardiac arrest was the reason they were called to the home, Andrew. Happened this morning, 9:51 our time, Eastern time. They were called to the house, so just in time for his nap, says our friend Spawn checking in. Is Andrew. Well, I know everybody's saying hello to you.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, it's a fancy word for a heart attack.
Do you think he was still on the roids?
And I think he's long since off the roids, Andrew, because they would have gave him even more complications as an old man. His old skeletal structure can't hold up all that shit no more. But, I mean, to say that he lived that long, he lived to 71, Andrew, that's pretty good for a wrestler. Especially all those injuries and all the drugs that he probably did for pain back in the day, buddy. When the avocado comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Why do you think his heart gave out?
Just life, buddy. Just life. When the avocados come down, crashing down, it hurts inside. Bobby's a real Canadian. Fights for the rights of every man. Maybe not. We'll try it.
Hey, Bobby friend.
Yeah,
can you go into Andrew's settings and see if he's got his echo cancellation turned on?
Let me see what I can do here. Yes, I can go. Now that they have some new media settings over here. Where are they at, Bob? Let me see. People. It's under people. Auto. Hey, Andrew. Cut it back a little bit. I put him on auto. Take him off auto. It's a little louder. I don't know. He's got his mic half up.
Hello?
Hello, let me see. I can't see.
Yeah, but like there's a thing that says echo cancellation.
I got it. Here we go. I just hit his. Hey, Andrew.
Hello? Ah!
Fuck yeah, Bobby Nick. You the man, buddy.
I knew that's what it was.
You the man, buddy. Thank you, man. That's a newer feature here where we can control some of the subtleties of the guest audio. Thanks, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, there we go. Holy
awesome.
shit.
There we go. Don't blame me, LOL. It's your dumb headphones fault. It's Stormy. Look at it. Bobby Nick already figured out something, and Electric Gino checks in and says it's 1,000 times better. Thanks, Bobby Nick, for making the show better with that. We had a little fun with it yesterday. Sounded like, we were doing a get your car off the parking lot thing. Person in the white Honda. Too much lime and salt for most nerd, but I like it. They're talking about their favorite stuff in the chat. So Andrew, Bobby touched on it when you came in here. You were a little discouraged in our group chats recently, buddy, even as recently as this morning. So I'm really surprised to see you here.
They're like, you can't do it in your room no more, which I'm not supposed to be doing right now.
You rebel. Really?
But it's like,
I think you got to say that this is my job. This is my regular thing that I do, and I can politely turn the camera off when people come in, so you're not on screen. Because I think that's a big deal, Andrew. And yes, don't be threatening anybody that you're going to video everything they're doing to use as evidence in the future.
The mic on.
Oh well, I don't know, buddy. So you're getting away with it right now. You're not supposed to be, I guess. You rebel.
I'm here.
He's here, goddammit. You heard him. Ain't nothing gonna stop Andrew from showing up and podcasting. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. And I simply explained it much like because I said, even though on some level it's easy to get in front of this gear and just talk, on another level it can be draining too, and it can be a drag and it can wear on you. And people get in their feels every now and then and need to take a day off or a little too just to decompress. And I was hoping that's all it was, Andrew.
But it's like, they're like, I thought Wisconsin was bad. Shit.
Oh boy. That's a lesson in life, Andrew. Whenever you think the grass is greener, that's where that expression comes from. The grass isn't always greener in Florida than it might have been in your case in Wisconsin. Sean Riggle says, the Avocado Real Canadian song had way too many syllables. I'll think of something. Yeah, please. Set me up, making me look like shit, Sean Riggle. I'm trying to sing a little song here. I picked up on what you were doing, but yeah, work on that. Let's see. So I turned off and they're in the room, mate. So turn it off when they're in the room, mate, said your friend Flex316, checking in from down under. We got Flex back. It's like all the middle of the night, and Flex is checking in with us, Andrew. Say hello to Flex.
I do, but they want it off completely.
All right. Now will you say hello to Flex, or are you just going to keep complaining?
Hi, Flex.
Hey, there you go. That's right. All right. Stormy checks in and says, hi, all. Headed to the doctor, listening in. Andrew, stop pretending you're going to quit. I love, and it's funny because you guys don't know that that Stormy will kind of talk back and forth with Andrew and try to talk him through this and all. But at some point, you just hit that kind of button right there where you're like, you know what, just fuck this up. Just do whatever you're going to do.
I've heard this before. Don't want to hear the scheme.
Stormy has counseled many hours for Andrew. So
they want me to cut out either BF Live or no filter. They don't
Good luck with that.
They don't want me doing this all day. They want me in-person relationships.
Okay, well, I could go someplace with your roommate, maybe. No, I don't know. I don't know how well that's going to go.
Day program.
Many hours. Well, I mean, you can mix things in, Andrew. I mean, do it every other day or something like that.
The day program is a lot different than Wisconsin.
In what way?
They actually take us to ball games and shit.
Right, and you should do that. You should, if you ever have a chance to go to like the parks or a ball game, Andrew, you should always take a day off podcasting and do whatever you can do, bro.
Of course, yeah, but there's not ball games every day.
Right.
You know what I mean, Andrew?
Right. When
not
they
gonna
tell
be
you
able
you
to
got
do that.
something to do, you can let us know, and then we will make sure that we schedule a show around it. We'll cancel that day's show,
Or
yeah, bro.
Do another one.
But what I don't want for you or anybody else in that situation is just for them to sit you in a chair or sit you in a bed and then just buzz around you all day and ignore you and just let you kind of stare at a wall. That's no good either.
Yeah.
Which I think might be the expectation of some of those people there. That's all they're used to. They're not used to a guy that podcasts, a prolific podcaster that has over 40,000 subscribers, Andrew. Where's your current subscriber count?
40,132.
That's right. That's who you're dealing with. Andrew, the motherfucking giant, with 40,000 subscribers, and he's here with us today. And I had a feeling that once he had a little minute to decompress and maybe reflect on some things that you would feel differently, Andrew. Well, we got Bobby. I started out all by my lonesome, but I know my boys never let me down. I told you they'd be along at some point, folks. We'll have to see what Scott if he shows up, and even if he doesn't, that's okay now. All right, guys, Bobby, Nick, we've talked about this next on before. We talked about the old classic WKRP bit where Les Nessman, the weatherman, thought that turkeys could fly, and he did the great turkey drop, right?
Didn't Hogan just release a beer?
Yeah, he did, Andrew. Yeah, he was a businessman. He was always marketing and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll go back to the Hogan story real quick. Hulk Hogan was an entrepreneur, and he did, Andrew. I do believe that's right. He just got with a local brewery and made some kind of beer. Everybody has to have a beer with their name on it, I guess. Let me see. So, yep, but that's what happens, Andrew. When you die, that's all done, brother. Pabst Blue Ribbon is a better beer. I'm telling you, Rob Taker's been shitting on anything that Hogan does in the chat today. Rob, I mean, whatever. You got to feel, he's like Australian. Oh, I know this. Pabst Blue Ribbon, holy shit. And that Pabst is nasty, man. I used to open my father's Pabst, and I would go, ooh, that's nasty. I would take a little sip off of it. How about this? Oh, wait a minute. Sean, I'm going to have me sing this, and it's going to be, hey, let me super chat it. I am a real American. Fight for real bacon till the end. Ooh, I am a real Canadian. Fight for bacon. Fight for your life. All right, that's enough of that. Go on. He started trying to get me going in a second verse, Bobby, Nick. Like in wrestling. Let's see. Beer. Do we suck? He didn't pass, did he? Plummel's divorce lawyer, if you're just checking in, a lot of people are just finding this out today. Yes, this morning, 15 minutes prior to me going live here on the East Coast, 11:45 approximately, it has been reported by TMZ and multiple outlets that, yes, wrestler Hulk Hogan is dead at the age of 71. I'll throw it up there because, yeah, people are literally waking up, Bobby, Nick, and, like, jumping in my chat and probably other places going, what? Hulk Hogan's dead?
Yeah.
Yes, Hulk Hogan is dead. It's right there, TMZ, reporting it dead at the age of 71. Apparently, the authorities were called to his residence at approximately 9:51 this morning East Coast time for a call of a cardiac arrest, and he was seen being taken out on a stretcher, and dead at the age of 71 is WWE legend and Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan, for those of you just joining us. Let me see. Here, kick up Twitch. Rest in peace, says Blumels, who's just finding out. This is how I mourn. That's okay, Rob. You do your thing, buddy. I just think it's funny. I notice your a passion for this topic today. That's all, my friend. I'm glad you're here having fun. I'm glad that we're on this side of the dirt. Damn it. Thoughts and prayers, brother. Eat your prayers and say your vitamins, or something like that. Eat your vitamins and say your prayers. That's right. Okay, let's continue on with the Vibe Not So Serious News now that we've had a little pause for in the action and acknowledge our great friends Bobby, Nick, and Andrew. Well, look, Bummels, they're already saying, Oscar Electric and other people are saying that Bubba is already on air about it. Bubba's going to be upset. I don't know. He seemed awfully eager for Hogan to be dying when he went in for these procedures. He had him on his deathbed the day he went in the hospital, Blummel. So, yeah, Bubba's not exactly going to shed too many tears about this. Roid out, fuckers. Here, let me down. Roid out, fuckers. Let me down, brother. I love this side of the dirt. Fuck yeah, Jim. This is the fun side of the dirt. Oscar Electric says, Bobby, Nick, I sat on YouTube 4 hours waiting for you last night. Where were you?
I was emotionally drained. That's where I was.
Yep, it just happens like that. And that's what I was saying about you guys. We've talked about this before, how you guys just go and go until you figure out you need a break. You don't schedule no damn breaks.
Yeah.
You don't do that. All right. But let's continue on that. I got some more bros checking in with me. We're going to continue on with some not so serious news. Oh, I was just setting up my next story. Now, Andrew, I'm setting up a story, buddy. We were talking about the classic WKRP in Cincinnati episode where the newsman Les Nessman, for a radio promotion, thought that turkeys could fly. So they did the great turkey launch or whatever, the great turkey drop. on WKRP. Well, I have something similar to that, Bobby Nick, but hopefully the outcome is a little more fun than maybe that was. Oh, the humanity, because I thought turkeys could fly, right? That's a classic episode of WKRP. We talk about every Thanksgiving. But in this story, Bobby Nick, I have a story about a little league, not a little league team, but a minor league baseball team. The Joliet Slammers, their helicopter rains thousands of hot dogs onto the field, Bobby Nick. Check this out. So much in the spirit of the great turkey drop is the great hot dog drop right here on the Vibe. Other news. Let's check this out. They're wrapped in aluminum foil, Bobby Nick.
Oh, we're not seeing it, Bobby Fran.
Well, shit. Goddamn. I'm glad you're here. You know, I just changed my settings so it wouldn't automatically play things that I threw in my state. I better put it back or something, maybe. Or just remember to hit play when I put things backstage. Here we go, Bob. Thank you, my friend. Those dogs. Those dogs. They're all wrapped in aluminum foil. Look at it. Look, they litter in the field.
Oh my God.
They're on the outfield. It would have been more exciting if they would have put some of the kids under it or something, Bob. You're bouncing. There you go. And later on in other video I saw, Bobby Nick, they did show people, they showed kids and people actually eating them because they're wrapped in aluminum foil. So they went out there and grabbed them up and ate hot dogs. The great hot dog drop. The Joliet Slammers, a little promotion they were doing. That was the great hot dog drop, Oscar Electric. They were dropping aluminum foil wrapped hot dogs, much like the WKRP episode with the great turkey drop. They did their kind of version of it. The great hot dog drop did a minor league team, the Joliet Slammers. Oh, this is fun. We're going to play. Now we're going to play. How long is it going to take for Andrew to get his headphones on? I like this game here. We can't play the other game. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to play. How long is it going to take for Andrew to get these headphones on? He can hear me too. Wow. Yeah, so they were hot dogs. Was that food? Yes, they were actually hot dogs, the ones you get at like a ballpark where they wrap them up like little tubes in the aluminum and then you can just kind of throw them around, do whatever. Well, they just decided to throw them out of a helicopter for a promotional idea, and it reminded us of the great turkey drop on WKRP. Let's see. 17 seconds. Oh, he's saying 17 seconds. 1, 2. You better go higher. We're going higher than 17 here, Oscar Electric. Would that be higher than a minute or not? We go. That's it. Up 2, 4. You almost have it, says Space Nerd. We're going to encourage you. I'm just going to put you on a single screen, and we're going to hold up the show until Andrew gets his headphones on. Oscar saying 5. Andrew, you can do it, says Don. Number 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, buddy, says Don. You get encouragement. Oscar says 11. Now I want food, says Flex. He's laughing. You can do it, Don. Damn it, I lost that. Yeah, Oscar. He over. My bow got to be 10. Sean's more like it. Sean got 10 minutes. I think you might be closer on that one. Don is laughing, and we're going to continue having fun. I'll keep that on the screen. I'm going to go to my next story in the not-so-serious news. In my next story in the other news, we've heard of snakes on a plane, right? I don't know why I'm saying with an Australian accent. First of all, it was, Samuel Jackson. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Well, I don't have snakes on a plane for you this time, guys, but I do have singular snake on a train. An Illinois firefighter rescue escaped snake on a train. So Don lets us know and tells everybody that Andrew rules. The night bot is running all of the link boxes for our friends. Like there's Bobby Nick's in the lounge on Rumble, Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube, and his TeePublic shirt store, I think, is all in there. A lot of links in there. Right. Hopefully they all work. Let me know. Let me see. I think they all should work. The headphones are winning.
They are.
They're winning. Whoa. You hearing that? No, you're not hearing that. I was getting weird audio. All right, I'm going to show you the next story about the snakes on a train rather than snakes. As soon as I figure out where the noise is coming from.
Jesus, Andrew, can you just get somebody to in there?
Normally, yes, but I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be doing this, Bobby. Like, he can't call nobody. No, because they'll say you're not supposed to be doing this. He can't call nobody. All right. All right. You keep up with that. So, not snakes on a plane, snake on a train is my next story in the vibe. Not so serious news. The other news. Show you that right now. Like to see it? Here it go. Say yes, BF. And please make sure you turn it on so we can enjoy it with you as well. Here we go. Illinois firefighters rescue an escaped snake on a train. Firefighters in Chicago's suburb were called to a commuter train to help capture a ball python that got loose from its owner and slithered into a control box panel. I don't know, like that would be, might have to get off a train if I see somebody getting on with if it's in a box, that's one thing, but I'm picturing they must have been wearing it or carrying it. The Oak Park Fire Department said in a Facebook post that firefighters responded to a CTA Green Line train at the Harlem stop on a call for assistance in securing a pet ball python
Hyundai
snake.
Tucson versus Nissan Rogue.
Oh, baby, shut up.
Look what Tucson.
It goes on to say that the snake named Lucius had slithered away from its owner. Are you hearing that audio, that ad audio coming through, Bob?
I think I do.
Yeah.
The Hyundai getaway sale.
Yeah, it is coming through.
It's on mute, bud. It keeps
on
unmuting
now.
it. It keeps unmuting it. We were unable to open the box to secure the snake and return Lucius we were able to open the box, secure the snake, and return Lucius to a very appreciative pirate, his owner, the post said. So you're telling me there's a dude dressed like a pirate carrying a snake on a train? Not a typical rescue, but a memorable one for sure. So there's a picture of it. They don't really have any video of it. There's just a picture of it, of the firefighters. Actually, there it is, Bob and Nick. But I looked these, at least they're not venomous. They say they will attack if they feel threatened. They will bite. But it's not a poisonous or a venomous snake. But it's a ball python, and it's nothing I want near me when I'm on a train. That's another story in the vibe. Other news. Tiny snakes on these MFing trains right here on the vibe. Hey, Bob, I got a story that involves a Canadian person. You know, BF Live, the vibe is worldwide, so I like to have stories for everyone all over the world. And then this story, buddy, which I will remember to bring up like this. A Canadian woman breaks 2 speed records on a penny farthing bike. Bob, I don't know if you said penny farthing bike. I would know what it is right away. Do you know that term when I say it, that penny farthing bike?
I have no idea.
It's that really weird turn of the century bike with the gigantic front wheel and the tiny back wheel, and you sit up high on it.
Oh, yeah, I think
you showed them, and people got to climb on it to get on them, Bobby Nick. You'll recognize it as soon as I show you this world record video here, because a Canadian woman breaks 2 speed records on a penny farthing bike. So I'll read the story and then I'll show you. Here's a picture of it right here, Bob. See that bike right there?
Yeah.
They call that a penny farthing bike, where you had the gigantic front wheel. We've seen this depicted in many old photos with the very small, just standard wheel on the back, and the person is literally like multiple feet off of the ground. I'm going to read this article, and I'm going to show you how fast, Bob. I've never thought anyone could ever go this fast on one of these large wheel penny farthing bikes. But a Canadian woman with a talent for riding big wheeled bikes broke 2 speed records at an Australian track while pedaling a penny farthing. Lizanne Wilmot climbed her Victorian-style bicycle in Burnie, Tasmania, and broke the Guinness World Records for the fastest speed on a penny farthing for a female, and the fastest 1 kilometer on a penny farthing for a female. Wilmot rode the 1 kilometer distance, 0.62 miles, at a time of 52.75 seconds. Her top speed was clocked at about 25.92 miles an hour. Wilmot previously held the record for the farthest distance on a penny farthing in 1 hour for a female, but she lost that title to a British woman, Melissa Isdell. I'm going to show you now, Bob. I would have never thought that anyone could actually go this fast, but I'm going to show it to you right now here on the vibe. That really weird bike with the large front wheel and the small back one, the penny farthing. Look at this, buddy.
Yeah.
Look how fast she's going. guess when you got momentum, this is probably the easiest way to stay up on one of these things, Bob. I think the trick comes in getting on and off of it. I'm gonna show you one more time here because pretty cool video. Here's a better shot. And there you have it. That's what it looks like when a Canadian woman breaks 2 Guinness World Records for driving that weird penny farthing bike, they call it, with the oversized front wheel.
I wonder what people are saying on Twitter
about Hulk Hogan? Or about the penny farthing bike, Andrew? Oh, okay, I want to see Chris do that. Good night, Flexi. I think Flex316 checked it in. He's saying he's done, everybody. Blummels says should have thrown a crowbar in those spokes. I want to thank anyone joining us, especially Flex316, checking in from down under and staying up to the wee hours of the middle of the night to pick up some vibes. Thank you for putting out your positive vibes, Flex, and have a good one. That is pretty impressive, said Blummels, about the penny farthing story. There is only one speed. Is there only one speed? I believe it is. About penny farthing. Penny farthing. LOL. Yeah, only one speed, says Blummels. They're dangerous, Terry. Yeah, I mean, so imagine if you're pedaling, you could probably stay up pretty good. But if you like hit a bump or you end up being spilled off of that or you can't get up on it or down from it too cleanly, I could see where that could be a problem. Rob Taker says, if you like the racist POS, don't read Twitter. It's not good for your Jesus. Is there only one speed? LOL. Yes, I believe there is. One speed on that. All right, let's see how many more stories I got left in the vibe. I got a couple stories in the vibe, not so serious news. I'm hoping you guys don't need a piss break too soon since you're joining me a little later because I have a couple more to do.
I do not.
Good. Thank you for
I cannot speak for Andrew, though.
Okay, yeah.
But he has a diaper on, so.
Let me see. Boom. Boom. In my next story, we're going to take a trip down memory lane in a way, Bobby Nick, because everybody's getting older. Like we said, nobody's getting younger. You know, we've talked about the 3 celebrities that checked out this week. So people are kind of looking for ways to kind of relive their childhood, if you will, maybe be nostalgic. How about if you want to take a trip down memory lane and celebrate a gaming icon with the new Lego Game Boy model building set? So now you can actually build like a replica of your old Game Boy, Bobby Nick. Watch when you see this.
Really?
Yeah, check this out, buddy. I'm amazed at the stuff that they come up with these building sets. To celebrate a revolutionary time in video game history, the Lego Group is bringing a true icon to brick form, the original Game Boy system from Nintendo, at a scale of nearly 1-to-1, so it's almost actual size. The Lego Game Boy model building kit is a testament to a classic era in gaming with an authentic details and much loved features. Is a nostalgic throwback to the classic system. The Game Boy model building kit is available now for pre-order and will be available for purchase on October 1st of this year, 2025. But there's a picture of it right here, Bob, and I'll give you some closer shots of it like down in its block form. This collectible 421-piece brick-built replica of the original Game Boy handheld game system comes with all the memorable features.
Not seeing it, Bobby Fran.
Fuck. Thank you, buddy. Here it is right here, look. Thank you. There we go. Boobies. We're not there yet. Let me see. And not hawks. Let me see. I think all we want to see is tits. Oh, we all want to see tits. Keep it in your pants over there, guy. I got to act like I'm doing a show here. All right, but there it is, Bobby Nick. Look, it's 421 pieces. It has like the replica game packs that you put in. It even has like the boot up screen right here. There. Now you can see it because I put it up on there, right?
Yeah.
Flex likes to remind us that he got all the ROMs for all of these games, so he can play them on an emulator anytime he wants to. I have that as well, Flex. To dial up the nostalgia further, the design features the Game Pack slot and comes with interchangeable brick-built Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, and Super Mario Land Game Boy packs. Fans will also have the option to display their Lego Game Boy model with a choice of screens, the classic Nintendo Start screen or one from either of the interchangeable game packs. The Lego Game Boy modeling set is available for pre-order, they said, on July 21st, and available for purchase this coming October 1st at Lego stores. So there you go, Bobby Nick. That's what it looks like. Look at the dude. He's got it on the table right there.
Yeah.
You know, Blumholes, I thought it was. It is. I haven't seen anything that says it's not a working model. It's just a model. It does not work. But I thought it was so close. How unexciting, says Terry Nee. There's a generation of people that like this, Terry Nee. I can't do all boomer stories, buddy. Okay? It's kind of neat. Let me see. What's up? Brian Kowalczyk. My nemesis. The two Bryans are here. Bob, it's been a minute since we've had both Bryans in any of the chats, buddy. Kowalczyk
Yeah, wow.
and Clowder. Can I throw it against the wall and resemble it to full function? But when you get pissed off at the game and you fuck up, just throw it at the fucking wall. Well, there you go there. But that's what it looks like. For you people that are nostalgic for the Game Boy, it's the Lego Game Boy. How unexciting. Lego is a big thing. Atari, LOL. Don't front on Atari. I got some Atari, damn it. I got all them shits. I've mentioned it here before, Oscar Electric, that during COVID, that's kind of what I did during the pandemic. Is I went around the house and went in my attic and I gathered up all my gaming systems and kind of blew the dust off of them and did some soldering even and got deep into the project and got like all of them systems going again. That was my little COVID project. So I got me some Atari. I got a couple PlayStations and all that. Don't ask. Let's see. Brian Clauder's laughing. I always say Clauder to myself, just as Seinfeld says, "Hello, Newman." Hello, Newman. Oscar says, that's fucking awesome, BF. You know it is, man. I love me. That was my project. We had like the gaming systems all over the house, the Nintendo, the PlayStations, all of that. And I kind of, one at a time, just kind of stroked them and got them back into working condition. There you go. I like when both BKs are here. This is amazing. This is a long time since we've had one, much less both BKs in the chat. All right, we're going to move on from Lego and Nintendo and Game Boy to another odd commercial pairing. I don't know how many of you like Krispy Kreme donuts. I love the original glazed donuts. Anytime the light's going off and I smell that smell, they're the crack of donuts, and I can eat them till my stomach hurts. Now, Crocs, as far as Crocs, the shoes, I'm not much on Crocs, the shoes, but if you like Krispy Kreme donuts and you like Crocs shoes, then I have something for you. It's an inspired clog. That's right. Krispy Kreme and Crocs are getting together to make a Krispy Kreme inspired shoe. Here they are, Bobby Nick. Look at this. They are Crocs that appear to be like donuts. I'll read about it and show you a couple more pictures.
Fuck.
Space Nerd is team 100% no Crocs. I am as well. But Bob, my oldest daughter loves some Crocs. She has a couple different pairs. She has the SpongeBob's pair. She bought all the little SpongeBob things that you can attach to them. Let's show you about them. I have a feeling, and she loves Krispy Kreme too, bro. So I could totally see her getting these. She's going to flip when I show her this. Brian Glover says, that's retarded. Donut tried to eat, it says do not, or Donut tried to eat these shoes. Krispy Kreme and Crocs are launching their first ever partnership with Croc inspired by a classic glazed donut. Slated for release on August 5th in adult sizes, each pair of the limited edition classic clogs comes equipped with customizable icing and sprinkle toe caps. At Crocs, we've always believed in comfort that you can customize, Crocs Incorporated Chief Brand Officer Terrence Riley said in a statement. And now with Krispy Kreme, we're serving up a style that's glazed. Yeah, Bob, so you can move all these little things wherever you want on the shoes, the little glazing and the little buttons, and you can personalize your Krispy Kreme Crocs. The clogs,
that just seems retarded to me.
That's what Brian Clauder said in the chat. Krispy Crocs. I saw Krispy Crocs. We got in there from Blumholes. Krispy Crocs. All right. The clogs will be available for $90 at the Crocs stores and on the brand's website, and come inside a custom shoebox inspired by the Krispy Kreme dozen box. So they even make it look like you're being served a box of donuts with the shoebox. Fans can purchase their shoes early by visiting a participating Krispy Kreme and scanning the Crocs QR code inside the store. The 5-pack of toe caps are listed for $20 and feature 2 donuts, a dozen box, and the iconic Krispy Kreme paper hat. Customers can also purchase a dozen of special donuts on the app, in addition to the rocking the faux sweet treats on their feet. Flavors include original glazed, chocolate ice with sprinkles, and strawberry ice with sprinkles, which are available August 4th through August 10th. So there you go. If you like, donut lovers can even grab a free original glazed donut on August 9th if they enter our participating Krispy Kreme. So there you go, folks. You like Krispy Kreme? You like Crocs? You want to put them together? You can do it now. Thanks to the latest. I'm a citizen of the micronation Slowjamistan. No Crocs allowed in Slowjamistan, man. Yeah. Tyranny getting acknowledged by 2 joints. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. Widow Killer says, I want a Taco Bell. Croco Bell. Crocodile Donuts, says our friend Widow Killer. They are house shoes. That's a good point, Blumels, because what you might wear around your house in public should be like 2 way different things. And you got these people nowadays, they go out in their pajamas and their Crocs, Bobby Nick. They don't even care about dressing up. I would imagine Wendy's shoes look like that already. I added the already. I have black Crocs, though. I would hate them. Thought I would hate them, but it's lazier sandals, says our friend. I got some slides that my wife bought me so I don't drag shit in and out of the house, but I only wear them in and out of the house. I don't wear them in public. Crispy Crocs, we got that one. So there you go. Krispy Kreme and Crocs. See something? Say something. Hashtag no Crocs. Or I can expand on that further, Space Nerd. Friends don't let friends wear Crocs. Well, look, just like they said in the chat, I think Spawn said it, that Andrew is here to do his best sleeping here, guys. Andrew here to do his best sleeping bit right here. So let me see. Oh, boy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Doom tek, tek, doom tek, doom tek, tek, doom tek.
I didn't do nothing. Let me try this one. Try this one real quick. This one is... There we go. There he is. It's the real thing. All right. Look at you. Oscar's like Z. My wife won't let me wear Crocs or flip-flops. You're right, because Space Nerd follows up and says, that's a good woman, Clauder. Absolutely. Keeping you straight. Oh, there's the Z's going out by our friend Oscar Electric. I didn't see Wendy on screen yesterday, Bobby. Is the purple shirt consecutive day streak still intact?
I can neither confirm nor deny that because I haven't seen her in like 24 hours, but I'm guessing probably.
I think Shane's right. Shane realizes that Andrew got all tired of trying to put that headset on his head. We'll keep going. I got some more news to bring you, folks. We're having an extended news set and having a lot of fun here today. Well, if I can get Andrew to wake up for one of these last couple stories, I have 2 sports stories here, but I think I'm only going to do one of them. And I know Andrew, he probably has an opinion on this. I'm going to do this because I have a stronger opinion about this one than the other one I was going to do. That was his workout for the day, says Sean Riggle. Hey, Andrew, wake up for the sports story, you human sports ticker. There he is. Andrew, I got a sports story for you, buddy, if you can stay up here. Sports story, Bikini Report, and then I'm going to take a piss break. That sounds like a Shemp Howard snooze sound drop. Yeah, I think Terry made that, and that does sound like the classic Three Stooges snoring drop. Andrew and everybody else out there, I'm going to bring you one sports story. This is about sportsmanship and about maybe doing what you should do and maybe not what others do, Andrew. This story is about a father of a suspended New Jersey Little League bat flipper opens up after the shocking ejection and says they're sick to their stomach. Let me see. Let's see. Rob Taker says, I have a sports story too. Yeah, that Hulk Hogan was dead. If you have something other than that, Rob Taker, Mr. Doom and Gloom, you can throw it in there. We'll see if it's worth putting up there. But this is about a little leaguer, Bobby, who flipped the bat. And Andrew, I don't know how Andrew feels about bat flipping, but really it's a no-no in sports, bud. You ever when the guys hit a big home run and then they take the bat and they'll just flip it to anywhere, Bobby Nick. I mean, a really violent flip, right? And yeah, obviously the reason that's dangerous is because you never know. There's people on deck. There's always people around you. So you should never, ever, we were taught you never, ever, ever flip your bat for that very reason, Bobby Nick. Right. But because major leaguers do it And they emulate these guys, like with the spitting and the crotch grabbing and everything. This boy, he must have thought it was okay. I'm going to read a little bit about this, and this is just about sportsmanship. A 12-year-old New Jersey Little Leaguer, Marco Rocco's shocking ejection for bat flipping has become a national storyline. His father, Joe, has tried to ease the pain. We're sick to our stomachs over this, Rocco told the Cherry Hill Courier Post on Tuesday after the 12 under team's practice. My son is distraught, he said. I didn't know I was breaking a rule. I see bat flips all over TV during the Little League World Series, Bobby Nick, and they shouldn't be allowing it there. It's hot dogging, it's bad sportsmanship, and it's highly dangerous because you never know who's around you or where the bat's going to go. He doesn't understand why he was ejected from this game. I told him sometimes life isn't fair, but I'll go to bat for you. I see what you did there, Dad. While the family tries to digest all the fallout since Rocco's ejection for the bat flipping last week and the subsequent one-game suspension for the state's tournament, Wednesday could be a pivotal day regarding his availability for the Haddonfield game. So this is during like the playoffs for the Little League World Series. I'm going to show you the actual flip. Now, I'm going to show you this video here.
1-1.
The video up top, I believe, is the child in question. The video down the bottom is the Little League World Series and kind of where he learned it from watching this, Bobby Nick. Here it is right here on the Vibe. Let me play this for you. Let's got some sound.
1-1. Hammer! Left field!
Oh! The backflip to go with it. That is one of the...
So that bat flip right there on the top. That's what the kid did. But he's emulating these Little Leaguers, Little League World Series kids.
The backflip to go with it. That is one of the highest backflips I have ever seen.
Watch him going around third.
Let me hear it from you. Let me hear it, crowd. Little Hulk Hogan, baby. Let's go.
There you go. So that's a little... I was going to get... If Andrew was awake long enough. Andrew, did you hear that story, buddy?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Little Leaguer who, 12 and under league, he got suspended for one game for bat flipping during a game? What do you think about that, buddy, being our sports guy?
Dude, soft.
What's your take?
Soft.
What's soft?
MLB players are allowed to do it. Let the kids do it.
I don't agree, Andrew. It's dangerous, buddy. Dangerous. That bat could have ended up anywhere. You flip it and you get an attitude and you're all hyped up and you just flip a bat away. That's bad sportsmanship. It's rubbing it in and you could possibly injure your very own teammates. I don't like it. It's bad. It's bad form, if you ask me. We should have had Bob Levy on for this story since he is a Little League Hall of Famer. I like that one. Flip it, game 7. Did anyone else misread that as ejaculation or just me? Ooh, I think you got something on the brain there. Oh boy, here comes Rob Taker with more Hulk Hogan hate, I guess, or his opinion. Another great Hulk Hogan memory. When he was on Raw, tore his t-shirt failed, so it became a skirt and got booed out of the building. He's eulogizing him to death right there. There you go. You can do what you have your sports story too. Let's see what everybody's saying about this. But pitchers are allowed to jump high enough to high five when they get a big K. Needs to be equally enforced. Well, to me, those are two separate issues. My whole thing is the dangerousness of not knowing where that bat flip is going to go when you're all hyped up because you hit a home run or you got a good hit. That, to me, that's characteristically different than a pitcher maybe celebrating a K by being overly enthusiastic.
Should they take this to the big leagues?
What's that?
Should they take this to the big leagues?
Well, I think that they're always cautioning the big league players that, look, kids are watching you. That's how they ended up finally getting rid of chewing tobacco, because they were even doing that, Andrew. Young kids were chewing tobacco because they saw their heroes doing it. And so eventually it turned into the big league gum chew, and eventually it turned into just nobody doing that shit no more. So, yeah, you really got to watch what these kids emulate out of these major leaguers. In good sports news, the new NASCAR video game comes out October 14th. Who's making that, Rob Taker? Man, I go deep in that one. I used to play the NASCAR on my personal computer, Rob, and I had the steering wheel that I could mount to my desk, and I had the brake and the gas pedal, and I used to play on PC. And then I've played on EA Sports versions a couple times, but I'll be curious to know. Oh, on the iRacing? I don't have no setup like that, man. That's crazy. These iRacing gears that these setups that people have nowadays, where they set up like an actual cockpit of a car with multiple monitors in their room. That's some next level shit right there. That's cool. They take it to the big leagues. That's where they really act like children and police the rules, but by dotting the guy when he bats the next time. Oh yeah, right. They'll gotta get little doink. It's a console game made by iRacing. Thanks, Rob Tager. Cool, man. Let's see. I don't think Little League has a net like the majors. That's another fine point. Back in kind of what I said, Widow Killer. They don't have a net. If a kid gets hype, Andrew, and they're going, yeah, I hit that fucking home run, and that bat goes, you don't know where it could go. So it's bad sportsmanship, I think, and it's mostly because it's unsafe. Oh, we got that one. All right, let's see. Let's get on with another story in the not so serious news. I think we talked that one to death. All right, I'm going to leave you with a Bikini Report. This is the way we end every BF Live the Vibe other news broadcast. So today, this Bikini Report is about e-scooters, Bobby Nick. Up there in Canada, do you have all the people that have the scooters on the street where you can just walk up to one and scan it with your app or your credit card and take it and drive it around here and there? Do you have that up there?
You know, Bobby friend, I'm not outside enough to know. Not in my town. Not in my town.
That's very honest of you, number one, saying that you're not outside enough. But I can't believe that you, even in passing, you wouldn't see your streets littered because, Bobby Nick, there's so many of them around where I live. They literally, if you go downtown in busy areas, they're literally like just laying on their sides or on street corners, just waiting to be picked up and scanned and be ridden somewhere. So you haven't seen. I'm in a pretty small town, so I haven't seen anything around here. All right.
But I don't know. It could be in the cities, or I have no idea.
Well, they're really popping off in the States, Bobby Nick. They really, especially around like the bar areas, and when I go to sporting events like Major League Baseball and football games. And my whole thing about this is this is just an accident waiting to happen, Bobby Nick, because you're mixing people that are impaired from going to these events. They're on drugs and alcohol. Okay, drugs are bad unless you got enough to share with me. They're on drugs and alcohol. They're riding with zero helmets, often any way they want against traffic flow. And it's just a matter of time before this is going to lead to serious injuries. I'm like, every time I see a drunk person jump on one of these, I'm like, this is going to end poorly one day. Well, apparently my next Bikini Report is going to kind of corroborate my story or my theory by telling you that the e-scooter use is soaring, but so are emergency room visits, Bobby Nick, connected to these e-scooters. For more on any and all of this, I'm going to take you over to the Bikini Report right now, who's going to tell you about e-scooters and how, while they might be soaring in their use, they're also increasing emergency room visits. Take it away, Bikini Report.
E-scooters you see zipping around on streets and sidewalks everywhere are seriously dangerous. The Canadian Institute for Health Information just released some numbers, and they're pretty alarming. Countrywide, there was a 32% jump in e-scooter hospitalizations in just 1 year. In under 17-year-olds, the jump was 61%. E-scooters are getting less expensive and more powerful, so many riders don't realize just how much acceleration and torque they have. As one injury prevention organization put it, they look like toys, but they really are motor vehicles. When it comes to specific injuries, a pediatric emergency physician said they see everything from simple cuts needing stitches to traumatic brain injury, which brings up an important point. 80% of the riders who went to emergency rooms were not wearing helmets. So
80% not wearing helmets. 80%.
You think about e-scooters? Are they a fun and economical way to get around, or a menace on the streets with way too much risk for riders? Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go. So, like I said, I see them all the time. I see drunk people after they've been in a game all day hopping on these things and just kind of wiggling down the road and no helmet, Bobby Nick. And it's very hypocritical, especially in light that in our local areas, they require children and people, they require adults to wear helmets on their motorcycles, and they require children now playing outside of a certain age to wear them, Bobby Nick. But because I guess they're making money, they allow drunk people with no helmets to ride these willy-nilly all over the place, and now they're increasing emergency room visits. So it kind of adds up.
Yeah, something's got to be done.
Juggalette Jen checks in with the most generous $2 super chat, and she goes, Bobby, are you okay, Bobby? Did Jen... So, was your hoe coast? How did that all go down to where I'm sure she was jonesing to do shows last night? Jen loves this shit.
Actually, no. She was sleeping the whole time. So.
Well, you didn't miss nothing, Jen, apparently. I guess, you know what? She followed her body's rhythm, and she kind of just went with it, too. Let's see.
Yeah.
19th like, Juggalette Jen says, well, I hope wherever you're watching BF Live from, on Facebook, on my BF Live, or on Rumble, I hope you hook me up with a like, because it's absolutely free. I have a little peel-off going on in my subscribers, so if anybody's joining us today, if you're not already subscribed to BF Live The Vibe, I would appreciate you making sure you're subscribed absolutely free to my channel. It always helps all the numbers. Yes.
Mod me so I can put it in the chat.
You're not modded? I guess you're not here enough. I didn't mod you. Did you put a chat in there, Andrew, so I can nab it and I'll make you a mod? Like, just say hello or something. We got some reviews on that bikini. It was an awful bikini, says Space Nerd. That's not a bikini. That's a Band-Aid, says Reenie. Checking in for the bikini review. I love how the ladies kind of rate the bikinis, Bobby Nick, because maybe a guy's opinion on a bikini and a woman's might be a little different. So I enjoy that. Yeah, it's a weird bikini, says Juggalette Jen. Listen, this girl, it looks hot. She's my favorite.
I don't mind her.
She's my favorite. Hey, y'all. Reenie checks in after her comment on the bikini. Hooya, Reenie from Space Nerd. Yeah, Reenie snuck in here. People always sneak in here when I'm doing the Vibe Not So Serious News, doing my other stories. Thank you, Juggalette Jen. I appreciate it. Pepperoni. I guess we're talking about nipples. I guess the nipples. Haha, that last one deserved it. Says Blummel's divorce lawyer. Let's see. Jen, good news. Can't damage what you don't have. There we go. Wait till Bobby hears about all the wonderful varieties of avocado. There's Haas, Fuerte, Bacon, Pinkerton, Reed, and Zutano. He don't want no part of that.
I don't give a shit.
I hate fucking life.
Jesus Christ. They are everywhere in my neighborhood. I hate them, Electric Head Gino says, of these scooters, bro. So that sounds like somebody that knows. You trip over them. You see drunk people getting on them. They litter the streets. They're like literally all over the place. I could give her 2 lifetimes. She can't focus up. Let me see what everybody's saying. A little skip. Oh, thank you for this one, Matt. Dry oatmeal. Matt checking in on the Vibe, sneaking in here. That is the precise thing Andrew will lay awake for days over. God damn. Let me see. BF doesn't mod anyone. Wait a minute. That's a lie, Terry Nee. How dare you? Have you been, Andrew? I don't see you chatting yet. You got to chat on my page. You knucklehead. You can't chat in your chat and that mod. I can't mod you on my. Forget it, Andrew. Let me see. Guys don't see the bikini. Exactly. She was sexy AF.
We see past the bikini.
That means as fuck. Yeah, the bikini's getting in the way of what we actually were trying to look at.
Right.
Trying to see a cheek or a nipple or a under boob, anything. Let's see. See what everybody's saying in here. I'm going to get on because I want to end up this news and continue with more fun in the show because it's 6 minutes after 2. We are 6 minutes into hour number 3 of the Vibe, folks, and there we did it. That was the Vibe Other News, and we always end the Other News with a sexy bikini report. What do you say we get on with more fun with the show? That was just the Vibe Other News. Sometimes we call it the Not So Serious News. And we're back, folks. That was the Vibe. Not So Serious News. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday so far, and maybe that BF Live The Vibe is making it a little better than it might have been otherwise. Now, typically, we would already taken our piss break halfway through the show at 1:30 Eastern Time. We're currently at 2:07, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. So we are long overdue for a piss break. At least I am. My friends join me a little later, so I don't know about them so much. But what about my chat family, guys? Y'all need a break, a little pause for the cause? Well, it's only going to take 2.5 minutes, guys. That's all, 2.5 minutes. You don't even have to go anywhere. other than to just go handle your business or to grab a drink or grab a smoke or grab a snack and grab a friend to tell them that Andrew's here, Bobby Nick's here, and we are having the most fun creating positive vibes right here in the middle of the day, folks. And right after this quick 2.5-minute piss break, we're basically going to have just as much fun, a whole other show like we just did on the other side of this piss break right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Well, if you're still touching it, you're playing with it, but that's okay. It's yours. Welcome to the second half of the vibe. We're back from our little piss break. See, I told you it would just be a quick 2.5 minutes, folks. I saw some funny chats being thrown in there. What do we have? We had, I see also some pretty colors coming in there from a friend of mine. So let's see. Oh, Sean Riggle says, Matt, I randomly decided to listen to FM radio today, and guess what song was on the radio? So I was curious, and I looked ahead, and then he says, he went ahead and said it was, What a Fool Believes. Seriously, I laughed when it came on. There you go. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourself in the chat. 40 of you hanging out here on BF Live The Vibe with Andrew the Giant, Bobby Nick. Our friend Scott Fitzpatrick's not here today, but hey, he might even come along a little later on. Juggalette Jen blesses me with a most generous $2 super chat and says, I got a 16-inch turkey sub for you. No, I got a 16-inch turkey sub with extra avocado for Bobby Nick. Bobby, what is with that? Man? What is with that?
Jesus Christ. God. You don't know what I like. Jesus.
She said you had a 16-inch turkey sub. I thought you were just happy to see me there, Bobby Nick. I thought that's all that was.
Oh, my God. I just got a picture from Bobby.
Uh-oh. Is he sending you shit pics, too? What's he sending you?
No. He's fucking bald.
Oh, my God. Why didn't you do that on air, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? What did he do? Did he have to get surgery? What the fuck is wrong with him?
I don't know.
Bro, you know what?
Know.
Like now, that's the only excuse that he'll have because he fucked up not doing it on air. Unless you had to do it for health reasons. But if you didn't save that for the air, bro, save it for the air, bro.
They should have done it for the air.
They were laughing at What a Fool Believes on the radio. Who makes a 16-incher, Jen? Yeah, that's not Subway. They don't do that shit. They're arguing over a 6-foot or 6-inch sub. $5 foot long, whatever the fuck it was. Rob Taker, I saw you last night making friends in that chat. You guys are having fun, man. I see all you guys doing your thing. You guys are awesome. Change man. Bobby is what? Bobby is sucking ghost dick again. What? The fuck was that? Oh, was that one? I don't know. That's it. He was bald before, says Rob Taker. What's so special about that? Selfish Shane says no way, and Clauder says no way. Maybe he saved shaving his balls for the Lunatic Lounge.
I don't know, maybe.
That one. Better do that one on Rumble, Bobby Nick. Oh, shaving up the balls, huh? Jeez. Wow.
I mean, the thing is, he doesn't look like from this picture. He doesn't actually look much different because, like, he's always usually got his hair in a ponytail anyway, right?
That's Rob Taker's point right there. He was bald before, maybe. Maybe saved the ball. Bobby's reaction was priceless. LOL. Says a fun. Rob Taker checking in. Like, no fucking way. Yeah, let's see. Jimmy Johns has a 16-inch sub on fresh bread, says Juggler John. Did he take a bic to it? He just cinched it up. Ooh, Brian Clauder saying pull up the photo. Pics or it didn't happen, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
Pic or it didn't happen. Do you have Bobby? Do we have your permission to share your bald picture on BF Live, the Vibe Live? Please give your consent in the chat. I'm glad the bread isn't moldy, says our friend Rob Taker. All right, well, why don't we, while we see if we have some permission or we can get that picture of Bobby up real quick. I just want to know, I got to imagine there's some people, folks, it's Thursday. We're almost at Friday, so hang in there. But do you ever have days that you kind of feel like this?
Oh, yeah. I'm not seeing anything, Bobby Fran.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm having fun, Bobby Nick, and that's all that matters.
I was like, what the fuck is he clapping to?
Oh, boy. 3 hours a day. See, I'm going loopy, Bobby Nick. Hey, guys, have you ever felt like this?
You fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that, fuck off, fuck.
I gotta get my water. I left it in the back. Hang on.
Fuck you, fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that, fuck off, no fuck that's fuck you, fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that, fuck off, fuck no fuck that's holy. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that, fuck off, fuck no fuck that's fuck you, fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that, fuck off, fuck no fuck that's holy.
There you go. That's a jam.
You fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that, fuck off, fuck no fuck that's fuck you, fuck me, fuck it, fuck her, fuck him, fuck this.
Wow, nice. So Bobby Fran, I've been given permission to share it, so I just put it in the BF Live chat.
I see it. It just popped up in my notifications because I'm all fancy and my notifications are attached to my computer, Terry Nee. I ain't no boomer over here, so I'm about to pull this up. All right, you're going to see it, folks. It's the world premiere of the picture of Bobby Bald. He put it in the there you go. In the BF Live group. It actually done. Here we go. And you're actually going to see it. I won't just look at it and laugh by myself. Here it is, folks. It comes. It's Bobby.
Boom. There he is.
There you go. That shit thumped. You like that song, huh? There you go, folks. Thanks, Bobby, for letting us show that. So there you go. Hey, he's got the good shaped dome.
Yeah.
Good shaped dome for it. There you go.
Yeah,
looking good there,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Good that way.
But the question still remains. Like, that would have been a great demonstrative thing to do on air, guys, right?
Yeah.
You got to do that shit on air. Always save it for the air.
I know. Scott would have saved it. Bobby, Scott would have saved it for the air.
You missed Scott. Well, yeah, Scott's like, uh-oh, he's tired.
Oh, both ways.
We kind of go both ways.
Kind of go both ways. What?
I want you to have dirty hot sex with me.
Whoa.
Mute me.
Scott!
Mute me, please.
Mute me on the bounty. Okay, I'm going to mute Andrew. There you go. I'm muting him, buddy. Still.
I might try.
Still coming through. Let me see. That's a jam, Reenie said. There you go. Fuck me, fuck you, fuck this, fuck her, fuck me, fuck yeah, bye B. A resident didn't want to take their medication orally. You can just say Andrew. You don't have to call him a resident. All right. Why don't we get
now they're going to have to take it as a depository.
Let me show you. I want to show you this next segment we're going to do. Let me find it right here. Let me call it up. I want to talk about, where's that folder at? Type in the word social. Hey, social media recipes is what we're going to do next here on The Vibe. When I'm out here on the internet every day looking for stuff to do for 3 hours of a show, I see some weird, crazy stuff. I see recipes and stuff. And so I'm like, why don't we look at these weird social media recipes? People are taking like conventional foods and mixing them in all kind of different ways and cooking them in all kind of different unconventional ways. So I want to show you some of those things I see when I'm out on the internet right here on social media recipes. And let me know if you would actually eat any of this stuff right here on a segment. You can see right there, we're calling it social media recipes. Let me take that down and then we'll get on with the show. Take that down. Hey, now you can see my next piece of content. And Bobby Nick, I'll try to remember to put it up for you. Here we go. So everybody can enjoy the show. This is social media recipes. Would you eat this? Surprising my neighbors with watermelon pizza. Social media recipe.
Am I supposed to be seeing something?
I did it again, Bobby Nick.
As the dough and top with sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Pop it on the barbecue.
I got to put it back on, or add it to the stage when I click on something, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm forgetting.
Neighbors with watermelon pizza. I feel like I've been getting more creative in the kitchen and trying to incorporate more fruits into my recipes. I just add watermelon as the dough and top with sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Pop it on the barbecue for 15 minutes. My new neighbors are going to love this, and I can't wait to surprise them.
Guys, what do we think? Watermelon pizza? What do you think?
I'm going to say no.
Look, I missed it. I don't think late night happened either. They didn't do nothing last night. Space Nerds,
No,
we got a simple nope. Hell no to the no. Let's see. Bybee, did you go skin or just buzz cut? Where you got the picture of it right there. You saw it for yourself.
Yeah,
who is this new neighbor that she's always talking about? At least she's cute. In her throat. Oh, wait a minute. All right, let's show you the next one I got, Bobby Nick. I got more of them. We're just doing some weird, wacky, I told you they were wacky social media recipes right here on The Vibe. I got another one for you. Let's see, you didn't like watermelon pizza? Maybe you'll like this next one on The Vibe. How about this next one? And Bobby, I already set the settings so we'll play automatically, buddy. Here we go.
There you go.
I ain't even fucking around no more. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
Boom, at least it brings it in. You can tell me. Here we go. How about bacon, egg, and cheese on chocolate chip cookies for the bread? Here on social media recipes.
Egg and cheese on chocolate chip cookies.
I'm not mad at this, Scott, Bobby Nick.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on chocolate chip cookies.
I'm not mad at this at all. I would try this social media recipe. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about these funny mixes of food. This one is
bacon, egg, and cheese on chocolate chip cookies.
On soft chocolate chip cookies, Bob? I would try that.
Yeah, for sure.
I would try
I would definitely try it too.
Definitely. That one I would try. That first one, pepperoni, watermelon, pepperoni pizza. No, I'm not feeling that for the neighbor. I'm not trying that, but I would definitely try that one. All right. Some chocolate chip cookies for sandwiches. Let's see. Was good. Scandalous Bones checking in on my channel. This is BF Live, The Vibe, Scandalous Bones. We hang out here with our friends 3 hours a day and create positive vibes and have fun just talking about silliness and crazy shit and having fun with life. This is social media recipes we're doing right now, brother. So let me know if you would eat this one, Scandalous, or anybody else out there. What do you think about Sour Patch macaroni and cheese? Bobby Nick? With Sour Patch Kids? On social media recipes on The Vibe. I don't know about that one, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Sour macaroni now.
Sour mac. I want my sour mac. I changed that one, didn't even put it in. Okay, let's go into the next piece of content I have. I checked some of these comments on this. I would try it anyway, to Spawn checking in on these. Whoa, I see some pretty colors coming in I want to acknowledge. Grossest concoction I attempted was diced red beet with a diced dill pickle on butter bread. It was beyond disgusting, says our friend Spawn checking in. Widow Killer says, wait a minute, chocolate and bacon? Why the fuck didn't I think of that? Oh, my God. Widow Killer. I don't think I've ever eaten it on the show, Bobby Nick, but I brought up to you guys that I like, we have chocolate covered bacon.
Really?
Like just like crispy bacon strips that you dip them in. We put them in chocolate or whatever. We can buy them, or I made them one time. We melted some Hershey bars down. But I love the saltiness and chocolate together. Love me some chocolate covered bacon. So yeah. Brian Clauder checks in with a most generous, not $1, not $2, but a $3. A $3 super sticker. Thank you, Brian Clauder, man. You know I've always appreciated you. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Brian was among the first people that said, BF, when you're doing this show only on Mondays, you need to do this show every day, Monday through Friday. And because of his words of encouragement, I'm here right now. I blame you, Brian Clauder.
When he's calling me, I'll be back.
Okay. Let's see. 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link. I would try it anyway. Let's see where we left off at. The noodle beating was unnecessary. I'm a pass on that, gang. All right, Scandalous. Well, hang on here. We're covering social media recipes. Maybe you'll like the next one. We already did a watermelon with pepperoni watermelon pizza. We already did, what was the other thing? The second thing we did. That was a good one. We actually did the bacon, egg, and cheese on cookies, and now we did this one. Chuck Mangione died. Saw him at Ocean City. Really? That does not feel so good, Terry Nee. You guys have been right all week long, so I can't even doubt when you say somebody died. Chuck Mangione. Let's see. Son of a bitch. Oh, it was 2 days ago. We didn't even. Are you shitting me, Terry Nee? Are they just reporting it just now? You're right. Chuck Mangione. So this is a deep cut, and I know this from being a little older than a lot of you, and then having older brothers and sisters. Chuck Mangione, man. Oh my God, feels so good. This doesn't feel so good to report this. Wow. We all missed this one. I guess when Ozzy dies or that other guy dies, Malcolm Jamal Lewis. But yeah, let's play a little. This was an instrumental. Chuck Mangione. What's next? Cotton Candy Lattice? People are just bored. Rini says that she missed that one. Baked bacon with brown sugar on top. I haven't tried the oven bacon yet, Terry Nee, but I like it when I see that flat oven-produced bacon right there. But this is Chuck Mangione, we're being told by Terry Nee. Another. Thank you, Brian Claude. I love you, man. Full homo. Boomers are dropping like flies, says Terry Nee. Holy shit, it's been a week, folks. Yes, we are, Terry, says Rini. Oscar Electric says, yup. Spawn says, Wendy is calling to ask if he saw today's custard cup of diaper lava du jour. Oh my God, Spawn.
No, you know what? You know what she called about?
What's up?
She missed me, so she wants to do a show after this one. So me and Wendy are going to do a show together.
I didn't think you guys were apart long enough for her to actually miss you.
She misses me and she ain't with me for 5 minutes.
Wow. Bro, I got to pull something up here. I'm going to take a little pause in this, what we're doing right here, because I don't know if you're familiar with this song or Chuck Mangione, Bobby Nick. This is an older cut. I was very young, and my brothers and sisters would definitely turn me on to this a little more. This instrumental was called Feel So Good. It was on the radio everywhere back in the day. It was played on all the elevators and in the department stores. Hey everybody, BF Live, the Vibe, coming at you with another death report. Chuck Mangione, the guy that plays the horn on this song, he's passed away. And Oscar Electric, being such a bro on time, he's giving me the new picture of what's going down in heaven, folks. Look at this. Oh my God, Oscar Electric. This picture has Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Chuck Mangione. Right on time. This doesn't feel so good. Thank you, Oscar Electric. Holy shit, bro. Check that out. The timely Oscar Electric. What else you got in here for me? Oh, here's a video, too. Let's watch this video now. Let's enjoy this. Oscar Electric talented.
Life goes on and 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 on. On and 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 on.
Life goes on.
On and on and on and on.
Life goes on, people. You got to stay on the right side of the dirt as long as you can and make the most of it, because you never know when our number is going to get called, folks. Wow, thank you, Oscar.
So, hey, hold on a second.
Yes?
Now that a fourth has died, does that mean 2 more are going to die? Is that another 3?
Whoa, Bobby Nick, you make a really good point, buddy. And then if you couple this with the bass player from Golden Earring dying, I don't know how deep you go. Oh, try to do the dun dun dun. Here we go. How can you? I mean, you keeping my show timely by putting that picture together of all of those people in heaven. That was amazing. Oh
so
shit.
good.
Oh shit. You don't feel? Oh, Andrew recognizes it.
That don't feel so right.
That don't feel so good. Andrew knows the joke. Holy shit. Say, love it. What we got going on here? Hogan is more Southern Florida. Amazing. Why does Ozzy look like a lesbian? Mama, I'm coming home to lick ya. Death is a part of the game, peeps. Oscar is a widower. Death is a thing. You right. Wow. That's some serious shit, Oscar Electric. Yeah. It does kind of feel kind of morbid. Feels so morbid. Life goes on. Every day should be happy as fuck. I like this guy, man. Anybody living in the spirit? I do. Is anybody interested in a kitten? I have 4 of them, and I will travel up to 300 miles to deliver them to you, says our friend Brian Clauder. You a sucker for them kittens. Them kittens got you around their finger, boy. But for a long time. Yes, Bobby, Nick says. Yes, Bobby. Yes, Bobby, says Brian Clauder. Yes, Bobby, Nick. Space Nerd says, Oscar Electric, I lost my partner 10 years ago, and it sucks. Well, we're glad that we can be here and be together. Let's see. Turn off this gay shit. Wait, that's Wendy in here. Turn off the gay shit, Bobby Nick. How dare you, Wendy Pack? You should be shitting and sending pictures of Bobby Nick, Wendy Pack. What are you doing?
Yeah, what the hell?
We are honoring the dead. Another artist died, Wendy. Another musician died. Does Wendy know that Hulk Hogan passed away, Bobby Nick?
I don't know, actually.
Probably wasn't even watching the vibe, and she has no idea, Wendy, what we're doing here. Well, thank you, Terry Neem. We're going to go back to doing our social media recipes, though.
Does she know Hulk Hogan?
I imagine Wendy's been alive long enough, and he's famous enough, Andrew, that she knows.
Oh, yeah.
Turn off this gay shit. Wendy makes today's dump count like it's the last. That's right. She shits every day like it's her last day to shit and sends them to Bobby Nick. But we're doing social media recipes. We just left you off with some, the Sour Patch mac and cheese, whatever that was. All right, well, she started off with pepperoni watermelon for her neighbor that moved in. Maybe she's got another neighbor moving in, because now she's going to make them hot dog cannolis on social media recipes.
Hot dog cannolis, the perfect summer treat. Just mix ricotta cheese, ketchup, powdered sugar, and chocolate chips to make your cannoli filling. Add a hot dog and enjoy this on a hot summer day. Let me know in the comments if you would try this.
Oh, that actually looks kind of good.
Andrew's going to go for it. He's going hot dog cannoli. Bobby Nick, hot dog cannoli, social media recipe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes
I would do it. I would do it.
We got a note. We got a note from Space Nerd. Oscar Lecter says, always make something good out of something bad. The glass is half full. No 3/4 up in this bitch, people. It's always half full. Terry Nee says, that girl will stick anything in her mouth. Yes,
all these people dying are like, what?
It's crazy, yeah.
What? Kind of making me want to reach out to people I haven't in a while.
Yeah, I've seen your social media posts.
My dude friend from high school or something.
Dude friend? I would try all of these things, not saying I like them. Oh, you're that guy Spawn, like Scott kind of like that. He's one of them guys that, yeah, I'll try that. I'll put anything in my mouth. He'll do that, but I'm not that adventurous. Wendy says, damn, I need some Bobby's hot dog today. Uh-oh, wait a minute. That's a hard maybe, says Brian Clauder on this one. Well, Brian, it's funny, man, because they're always taking this shit. Andrew is harshing my mellow again, damn it, says Matt. I'll try to bring your mellow back here. Hang in there, Matt. Speaking of mellow, we haven't even done. We didn't go to Scott's hole today because Scott wasn't here, and we haven't done our celebrity hit for Donkey Kongington. I'm sitting here all like with a pipe here, not smoking any of it with you. How about this chick? She's at it again, guys. Social media recipes is what we're doing here on the Vibe. social media recipes, these things that when I'm scanning my social media, they're mixing conventional foods in unconventional ways. This is surprising my family with coffee maker dinner, Bobby Nick. She has what I believe she has a fish fillet in this coffee pot is what you're seeing right here, buddy. She's going to try to use a coffee maker to make a meal on social
hell no
media recipes. She's going to stuff all of the food in the coffee maker and run some hot water through it. Let's see how this turns out and if you would eat it on social media recipes here on The Vibe.
Dinner for my family in a coffee maker. It's such a great hack if you don't want to wash any dishes. I'm adding salmon and vegetables, letting them steam for 10 minutes in the coffee maker, and that's it. A full dinner, no stove required. Today,
Bob, what do we
I mean, maybe if it was something other than fish, but no.
Rob says, keep this retard out of the kitchen. That girl needs to be hospitalized. This bitch is nuts. The guys are kicking in. What the fuck? There's no way you can do that, says Wendy. Even Wendy realizes that. Let's see. This girl needs hospitalized. Friend from school, Andrew, do you mean your first gay experience? That's what he means when he says friend from
Frisco.
Wow. I'm going to show you this. I couldn't even process it. What the fuck? Now her house smells of gin. Damn, that's rough. Why would you say that? She is so lazy, she can't be bothered to wash a single dish. That's gross. She meant wash. Hell no. Oscar says, Matt getting the guitar love. This is like Perry with his Foreman grill. Yeah, he thinks you can cook literally everything on it.
Shut the fuck up.
You try to cook everything on it, bro. I mean, yeah, you can't cook all this shit on here. She will be hospitalized if I get a hold of her, says Rini. Jenny Fire, says our friend Oscar Electric. Oscar getting love back from Jen. Killa, says Oscar. Between this, I think she's the pizza chick. Yeah, she was the pizza chick at the beginning.
Yeah.
I see her among other people, but her a lot, Bobby Nick, on social media recipes. Let's watch this one more time for those that can't believe what they saw. She actually puts fish fillets in a traditional coffee pot. She puts all of the vegetables, the broccoli and all the vegetable medley in the filter basket, strains water through all of it and eats it on this crazy segment we're calling Social Media Recipes. People cooking conventional food in unconventional ways.
I am making dinner for my family in a coffee maker. It's such a great hack if you don't want to wash any dishes. I'm adding salmon and vegetables, letting them steam for 10 minutes in the coffee maker, and that's it. A full dinner, no stove required. Today I'm making dinner for my
God. Oh my God.
That fish needs more than that.
Wow, well, there you go, folks. Well, that's just a couple of them I have today. I got more that we can do this segment again. Next time we look at some social media recipes. That's what they were, folks. She's not washing it. She's nuts. I love this. They obviously don't appreciate their coffee maker. You're right, Juggalette Jen, because I had a coffee maker that it finally started giving me problems, and out of desperation, I threw in the tiniest bit of cooking oil to get some of the stuff through the water system, Bobby Nick, and that coffee tasted like cooking oil. The rest of the time, I had to get a new coffee maker, basically. Because you can never quite flush those flavors out of it. You're never going to get that vegetable flavor out of there altogether. Well, now you got to throw that coffee maker away. That's right. Exactly what I'm saying. Coffee flavored salmon and salmon flavored coffee. Exactly. Salmon. We got what you meant there, Sean Riggle. And I know that I'm meaning to have fun with you here on The Vibe at 2:36 where I'm at. We have less than a half hour to go, but if we're having fun, we'll stay around longer than that. For those of you who are joining us late in the day, I'm going to remind you once again that dead at the age of 71, Hulk Hogan died today. So that was like our third celebrity death recently for those that are joining us a little later. I want to take a little time because I want to talk about the creators in this community, Bobby Nick. And I told you I love to watch this one. And we're going to watch your cartoon again, Bobby Nick. I'm just in the mood for it. And right, Wendy's in the chat, and I know you watch it a lot. You watch it because it's your cartoon, and I would too.
That's right.
But I enjoy this. I get true laughs and giggles out of this. I love it because it features the creative people in our community, Bob. Give everybody Blood's proper his social media page, his YouTube page.
At Created by Blood. That's as simple as that is. Yeah, just go there. Give him a sub. I don't think he's got any content up there yet, but I mean, I'm sure something's coming.
Created by Blood created this cartoon right here. We can say create 10 more times. I love this. I told Bobby Nick that I personally watch this. I love that it contains my friends. I love that it was done by a member of the chat family. I love that it's so high quality that it could and should be on Adult Swim. And I love having fun, sharing fun stuff right here on The Vibe with people. Positive vibes. So this counts for all of that. This is my friends, Bobby Nick, Wendy Pack, and Kyoto Whiskers laying there on the bed as the cat. This cartoon is called Okay, But Why? Episode 1.
Days are slow, some fly on by. Some make you laugh, some make you cry.
There's his link right there, created by Blood.
Road bends sharp, but still they try. Okay, but why? Life doesn't ask, it just rolls on.
That's right, Wendy.
Okay, but why?
No, we're still on episode 1. We can't wait for episode 2, Shane.
Yeah. Hopefully it comes someday.
What is this?
Bobby is meditating.
Meow!
Why?
You were vulnerable. I exploited it.
Alexa, pause. You know, we never have guests, but we have guest towels.
A tragic case of optimism. Is that what you were meditating about?
My favorite part, Shane.
I used one to clean my pussy.
Gross.
I knew that towel smelled lonely.
No, it was pee.
Remind me to wash the guest towels. Okay, enough, you two. You're distracting. I'm trying to clear my mind.
I shall watch and judge.
One time I meditated so hard I shitted myself.
Okay, enough, please. Alexa, play.
Have you tried thinking about fish?
Everybody think.
I'm not a cat.
No, but it's not a bad idea.
Whatever.
Imagine a pond where all your memories float like
Memories.
Your memories float like ducks.
Don't open your eyes. You'll shit yourself, Bobby.
I understand.
You humans are crazy. And what the hell was that? Does your asshole have a door? Never mind, don't answer that. And you said fish. I feel cheated.
Alexa, stop. Wendy, how are you today?
I'm doing okay. Just been aggravated because my dad won't play the game I want to play.
Oh? What game did you want your dad to play, Wendy?
I wanted my dad to play tic-tac-toe, but he won't play tic-tac-toe.
Well, he's kind of dead, so, I mean, he might not be up for it anymore.
Yes, I know, Bobby.
Yeah.
The end, vote. Tune in again real soon for episode 2 of Okay, But Why? The ongoing saga of the love story that is Bobby Nick and Wendy Pack from The Howard Stern Show. Created by Blood, that is.
Right.
I feel like eating myself up. I feel like cutting my legs off. Just let my dog.
You having fun on a Thursday, folks? Are you not entertained? I want a shower.
I want the power. I'm going nuts. I'm hungry. Come on, somebody break me, guys, and damn it.
There you go, the one and only Wendy Pack. We cover the love affair that is Wendy and Bobby Nick. I'm looking forward to episode 2 of that as well. Two Joints got the power. He knows what's up. Spawn says, did Bobby and Wendy clean up the picnic table, or did they leave it a mess after that picnic in there? Let's see. I don't know.
Never know.
She wants a power. She wants a shower. She got the power. Andrew, wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. It actually got his attention. Look at that. It got his attention.
Got him.
I think I need to get that sound bite, Bobby, next so I can play it real now. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Right.
And just play it loud as shit. God effing damn it, says our friend Don checking in. The classic Wendy, man. And yes, I shitted myself. I pointed out to you all the stuff that I love about this, Bob. And I see people putting their favorite lines in the chat from that talented-ass fun cartoon. But much like Oscar Electric and Blood, and there's other talented people in this community. Also, let's do a little cartoon kind of break right here. Since Adult Swim won't do it, we'll do BF Live Swim, if you will. We'll do a little fun here on the vibe. This is the talented Dang Lizard. Everybody sees him. He's a chat family, bro. He loves all of this stuff, and he's another talented dude that likes taking what we do and taking it to the next level. So since we're doing a little cartoon moment here, this is Chadwick and Butt Chin, episode 1. We do have 2 episodes of these fun little cartoons. This is from Dang Lizard, Chadwick and Butt Chin, episode 1, on our little BF Live Swim, if you will. Little cartoon break we're doing here on the vibe.
Hey, Butt Chin! You won't believe what that acupuncturist butthole tried to stick in my face. I was gonna...
What was it? Sounds interesting. Hey.
What the hell is on your face, Butt Chin?
Yeah, Butt Chin. Hey, dumbass.
What do you mean?
It's full of needles.
Ooh, you mean the needles? Yeah.
Of course I'm talking about the needles, dumbass.
Man, they are just sitting in my face, I guess. You know, it feels really nice. It's like my energy is balanced or something. Hey, what are we watching?
Damn it, Butt Chin. Get those needles out of your face right now.
Ooh, no. Hey, why would I do that? I never felt better in my life.
Ray Pride.
Butt Chin, you weird son of a bitch. I'm gonna kick your ass.
You know, buddy, you might feel calmer if you had some needles in your face.
Damn it, Butt Chin.
I sure love my needles.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Chadwick and Butt Chin. You don't have to wait too long, folks. I got episode 2 right here. They're just quick little fun 1-minute kind of episodes. So I see those of you in the chat were having some fun with that one. You saw that one. But have you seen episode 2 yet of Chadwick and Butt Chin? I present it to you right here on the Vibe, our little BF Live, the Vibe Swim. We're swimming around with some cartoons right here.
Chadwick, we're out of beer, Z-Man.
Well, go get some more, dumbass.
Dumbass.
I'm out of money.
So go give some more blood, Butt Chin.
I went twice already this morning. They won't take my blood anymore because they say it's too watery. Then I passed out. And someone stole my cookie. Guess we need to, get jobs or something. Yeah.
Being unemployed stand-ups is our job, dumbass. Butt Chin, you fucking dumbass.
Ah!
They sent us money, Butt Chin.
We're out of that too. Should I get down to the unemployment store or something?
Yeah, and hurry up, you worthless dumbass.
Oh boy.
Job.
As if. Job. No way, those guys. He says that is their job, is to be washed up Midwest comedians. There you go. That's featuring the towns of Dang Lizard right here. You can check him out at Dang Lizard on YouTube if you kind of want to go over those again and watch those again. Thank you, Dang Lizard, and thank you all these talented people in this community, including created by Blood. All right, guys, it's 2:47 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. I say that we do this, Bobby Nick. We don't do them every day, but we're going to have to do them today because we do horoscopes on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I think we're going to get sexy, and we're going to go first. We're going to do Juicy Man Meat. Then I'm going to come back and hit you with a little bit of karaoke, some hard karaoke. That's a little palate cleanser. And then we'll get bricked up with the guys, and then we'll finish up strong. But right now, we're gentlemen. We're proper gentlemen here, so it's ladies first. Ladies, here comes your segment. This is just for my ladies and the gay guys, too, if you like it. This is Juicy Man Meat.
Juicy man meat. BFF's at the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time at everybody. Juicy man meat. Juicy man meat. Go get your straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
Right, it is just for you, because it isn't for me. I am highly heterosexual, but I appreciate that I have a great group of women and maybe some gay guys that enjoy BF Live The Vibe. And so I like to do a little something for everybody. So here is your segment made for and by the ladies. This is Juicy Man Meat. Here comes your first piece, ladies. All right, let's do this. Oh, boy. Now, typically, Space Nerd has them parsed out that this guy's going last, guys. But I'm warning you now, it's this guy starting off Juicy Man Meat this time. Just for the ladies and the gay men right here on The Vibe. Andrew, wake up. It's your guy.
Oh, boy.
Where's Kyoto? There you go. The ladies are in here getting ready for it. Yum. She wants them firemen. You got to send me them firemen, says Reenie. I think we had some firemen in here the other day the Space Nerd sent me. Nerd, you stink. They're blaming you on this segment, Nerd.
Good morning, beautiful.
Mr. Grunts.
Have a good day.
Good morning, honey pie. There you go. That's quite enough of that. But if Andrew was awake, I would have him deliver that to you. Good morning, beautiful. Have a good day. Have a good day, Andrew. Andrew, won't you touch my Australian erection, Andrew? Oh, he's not going. Good morning, says Space Nerd, who's right on time. I blame Don for this segment, says 2 joints. 10 out of 10, 5-star, says Space Nerd. Who you can thank and or blame depending on your point of view on this segment, because she provides a lot of the content for this, and I appreciate that she does, because I'm highly heterosexual. I don't want this stuff in my algorithm. Oh my, says Reenie checking in. You should, 2 joints. Agree, Nerd. Well, let me see if you agree on the next piece that I have of content that's not for me, and it's not for the heterosexual guys. This is just for the ladies and the gay guys. This is your second piece of Juicy Man Meat. Ladies.
You're my heart, you're my soul. I keep it shining everywhere I go. You're my heart, you're my...
He's got a penis enhancement. It's AI penis. I'm gonna do like the ladies do to us, how they're always telling us that the titties are fake, Bobby Nick, or it's AI. I'm trying to shit on these a little bit. Like, man, come on, it's got to be AI penis or dick implant, something like that. We got Don checking his aim.
You're my heart, you're my soul.
Hope he's all your nerds. Oh, the humanity damn. All right, that's enough of that.
That was very gay.
So gay. Made me feel gay, and I'm highly heterosexual. But I got another piece of content for my lovely ladies. You guys are awesome. The ladies, the guys, even the gay guys. I love you all. I love having fun and doing and presenting silly shit. So here's a segment for the ladies and the gay guys. Here's your third piece of Juicy Man Meat. Yeah. Movies are coming right up there, my friend Don. Space Nerd gave out that's a 10 out of 10, 5-star. Screen covered says 2 joints. Sure. 2 joints is doing this, Bobby Nick. He says screen's covered. He's doing this. He's looking through his fingers and shit. Screen covered. 100% Space Nerd. Thank goodness we have good around. I think it's great. Oh, the shows I see are Sausage Fest. I said I need to do something to keep my ladies around and my gay guys, and that's why we're doing Juicy Man Meat, just for the ladies and the gay guys, to keep you great ladies coming back every day for BF Live The Vibe. And as if Andrew's sitting in a chair, if that's not enough Juicy Man Meat for you, if that's not enough for you right there, I spoil you and give you this. Here's your last piece coming up for this segment today. Reenie is having fun. And she's rating these guys using the juicy man meat emojis because she's a member and she can do that. That's right. For as little as $4.99 a month, you can have fun with the emojis here on The Vibe. 10 out of 10, 5-star. Space Nerd is awfully horny today. Loving all this stuff. Drew Cruz says, Rini, and here comes your last piece, ladies, of your content. And then we're going to do some horrible karaoke with Carrie Noki right after the last piece of content for the ladies, juicy man meat. Get your pump on, guys. Get your pump on. Marky Mark? Ain't no Marky Mark. That looks like Timu Marky Mark right there. You look like a broke-ass Marky Mark from a Timu.
That guy cannot feel the vibration.
He could not, and I'm not trying to feel any vibration. Backward hat gonna be the death of me, says our friend Juggalette Jen. Well, there you go, ladies. There were 4 pieces of content just to show how much I appreciate my ladies and the gay guys or anyone that enjoys this segment. I do it for you. That was your Thursday Juicy Man Meat.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy man meat. Be ups at the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time to amplify. Juicy man meat. Juicy man meat. Girls, gay or straight, yes it's true. Get the party started, it's just for you.
That's what it is, what it was, that was. Just like it says, Juicy Man Meat just for the ladies. Thank you, Stacey Allen, for creating that fun element right there to open and close that segment. And thank you, Space Nerd, and anyone that wants to contribute content like Space Nerd does. You can hit me up on my email at bflive420@gmail.com. Like I said, I'm highly heterosexual. I like to always advertise that part. So I don't go out there looking for all that stuff. That is submitted to me by and for the ladies. That's what that was right there. All right, well, let's continue on here with the vibe. We're going to do some karaoke and make our way up to the end of the show and do our bricked up segment. But guys, you ever feel like this? This is a little educational moment here on the vibe. It says, this is the sea squirt. I relate to this animal. The sea squirt digests its own brain after attaching to a rock. Whoa. Once it finds a permanent home, it no longer needs to think or move. That's what I like. There you go. Man, shit. So once... No need to think or move. That's an interesting thing. I think Terry Nee kind of submitted that to me, so I figured I would kind of empty in the hopper here on the vibe, having fun, just sharing what we share here, fun vibes and silliness. I think a lot of us got the right idea here in the vibe chat because we know we only get one ride on this planet, so we're making the most of it. We're making a good one. Fuck the bullshit, man. We're about being positive and having fun. No negative days if we can help it. She squirt. Hey, she squirt. Is it like, it's like, yell like pee. Yell like pee. She squirts. Squirt, piss. We're not going to get into the whole squirt, piss controversy. That's a good old Ronnie the limo driver reference here on the vibe.
It's piss.
Bobby Nick has an opinion. He says squirt is piss. It's not. But we should. You're welcome, Space Nerd. I see you thanking me in the chat for that. Thank you, 2 Joints, for acknowledging the positive vibes that we do here. Yes, we will be getting back into the Whack Pack visiting the Christie's farm, Bobby Nick. We're going to get back into that. That was a lot of fun.
Was.
I'm going to, what's today's Thursday? Maybe I can bring that back tomorrow, but let me find my elements here because I'm just something I want to show you because I'm going to like formalize that like I do everything here. But where did I put that at in my live folder? And we're going to do what I'm calling Bobby Nick. We are going to do unboxing the Whack Pack at the Christie's farm.
Oh!
It's the latest sensation sweeping the nation. It's unboxing, man. And so much out there is being unboxed already. I had to grab onto something. So we already did episode 1 of this, but I'm going to be unboxing the Whack Pack at the Christie's farm. That's what we're going to be calling it from now on, Bobby Nick. I got three more episodes of that we can unbox, if you will. The unboxing.
Yes,
this farm
unboxing.
That's right. We are unboxing, Bobby Nick. It's what you do nowadays. Unboxing. Unbox everything. 2 hotties at the left. My favorite, says Don. Look at that picture right there. The lovely porn star Gina Lynn. Then you got Mrs. Christie. That's Mr. Christie. Richard is in the red. Then you got the good old classic Yucko the Clown. And then Gary the Retard. And he, Wendy knows him. Gary, she went to the bowling and famously went to Las Vegas and bowled against Gary the Conqueror. They call him now. So we're gonna really get into it deep, Bob. We're not just gonna watch it. We're gonna unbox it. Whack Pack at the Christie's farm. Unbox and don't think that's the only thing I got to unbox, Bobby Nick, but I'm going to hold that other thing back in my pocket. I don't want, there's a lot of unboxing out there. I don't want to get snatched away from it. There's only so many ideas left, so I'm going to keep that to myself. Hey, Rick, this is your dad. Richard, this is your dad. Yeah. Piggy died. Yeah, Cowie died. Mrs. Christie makes good cookies, says Two Joints. Well, we had fun covering that the other day when we, I used to call it my whack package, but I think I got to formalize it more. We're going to unbox it, but we had fun watching the first episode when Richard, he was a famous Kansas country bumpkin, Caffey. Thank you, Don. I know I was saying it wrong when I said Cowie. All right, Richard, this is your dad. Yeah, Caffey passed away. We ate his ass. He was delicious. Sorry about your pet cow there, Richard. We ate that son of a bitch. But there you go. We covered it last week. We watched the first episode. There's 4 episodes we're going to do in unboxing the Whack Pack at Christie's farm. There's 4 episodes of this. I played you episode 1. I have episode 2, and I've recorded episode 3. So I'll have those prepared for you as we start unboxing that and get into that. But that's not what we're doing right now. We are going to do a little bit of karaoke right here on the Vibe. This is the horrible karaoke segment. I'm always fascinated by the people that just because they have a camera and a microphone, they think that they sound good singing. So I like to present them here on a segment I called karaoke. People that couldn't sing a song if it had a handle on it. They couldn't carry a tune, Bobby Nick. All right, now, ladies, this is kind of an extension of maybe the sexy segments because I'm going to give you a panty dropper song for our first selection here on karaoke, horrible karaoke. This is Alicia Keys' cover of I Ain't Got You, but this is in the style of this guy called Bo Daddy Harris, ladies. Hang on to your panties tight. This is karaoke right here on the Vibe.
Some people want it up, but want it up.
Hit it,
you, baby. You ain't got you, baby. Some people want everything. Some just want everything. But here I'm not mean nothing.
Holy Christ.
Silky now. The song styling of Bo Daddy Harris. Whoa, pecans in the chat, y'all. Cyrax is. They're pecans.
Some people want everything. Some just want everything.
This is fucking horrible. Jesus Christ.
How dare you, Bobby Nick? That guy is apparently viral for doing stuff like that. Here, my dumbass gets up every day and tries to prepare 3 hours of live content that I can present when all I have to do is stand in front of the camera going, chocolate pain instead of chocolate rain. Oh, chocolate rain pouring down, chocolate rain. Reenie shouts out Cyrax, and we continue on with this horrible karaoke segment here on the Vibe called Karaoke. They couldn't carry a tune if it had a handle on it, and I think I started off with a good one. Oh, it's our boy Bobby Nick. He is Mr. Slick. He is Mr. Cool. He is the one and only Joey Bro, bringing it to you on karaoke, a regular on karaoke.
Here we go.
And I meant every word I said.
REO Speedwagon. Come on, ladies. Are you not wet, ladies?
I don't want to sleep. I just want to keep on loving you.
Get it, Joey, bro. Drop them panties, ladies. You don't need them no more. You don't need them panties no more because Joey Bro just took them off of you with his song stylings right here on karaoke on BF Live The Vibe. All right. Oh, well, if you thought that guy when the first song singing Alicia Keys was bad, Bobby Nick, I got another selection from him. Maybe he'll be a little better on this one, buddy. How about
I
a
hope
little
so.
Guns N' Roses, Sweet
Oh,
Child of
no.
Mine, in the
Oh, boy.
styling of Bo Daddy Harris.
She got a smile that seemed to me remind me of my childhood memories. Where everything was crisp in bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she take me away to that special place. If I stay too long, I'll probably break down and cry.
Sing it, Don. Sing it with him. Hit the chorus. Come on.
Whoa, sweet shadow man.
I miss when Hogan died. Bob Tigger wants to go back to that. He hates Hogan. Fear not, Rob.
My God.
Crash Test Dumbass, a solo guy. Axl Rose today sings better than this guy.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I hear too, Don. The Crash Test Dumbass. Once there was this man who fell asleep on podcast and he fucked up his bedroom. But when he finally came back, the show was over and they was all off screen. Never mind, he didn't wake him up anyway. Juggalette Jen reminds us and everybody in the chat that at 3 minutes after 3 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States, 3 hours was not enough time to contain the fun we're having today. So we are now going into Overvibe. Reenie's laughing. Andrew gets a yell. Woohoo! Overvibe. Reenie loves Overvibe because sometimes 3 hours is just not enough to have all the fun that we're fixing to have here on a daily on the vibe. Ooh. Now look, we're doing 2 and 2s now. Apparently, I got a little pattern here because he's back for another engagement, guys. Hold on to your panties again, tight, ladies. Let's see if he takes them this time. It's another shot from Joey Bro.
Drop them, ladies. Come on.
He's doing the hip thing, Bobby Nick. This is kind of juicy man meat.
Easy now.
Yeah. Check.
I don't know where I'm going to.
Singing lessons. Yeah.
Black dog.
Black dog.
I don't need a reason why I lie. It's all wrong in just the fact that.
How dare you, Rob Taker?
Every girl is crazy about a soft-dressed man.
Yeah. Hold on to them panties, ladies. You got them hips going? Oh, Juggalette Jen's curious. She's like, I bet he's got a big D. They're watching. They're looking at the shake in the pants. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nailed it to the fucking cross.
No shit. Killed
I
it.
don't know where I'm going to. Silk suit.
Thank you, nerd, for having this crazy fun with us and contributing to the silliness, Space Nerd. You are part of the vibe.
It's all wrong in just the fact that you can.
Scott in 20 years. Scott in 20 years. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I can't have you talk about my boy Scott when he's not here today, especially about that kind of shit.
I'm kind of go both ways.
Oh, really? D? Okay. Well,
I want you to have dirty hot sex with me.
Oh, well, maybe later on. I don't know. Let's see. Big hanging balls in those Shabachis or whatever he's got. All right, Scott in 20 years. Take care, chat. Much love from the Space Nerd who has to check out. It's 6 minutes. We're in Overvibe, folks, but I'm not done having fun with you guys. Let me see. Was that number 2? We still have to do some bricked up for the guy. Oh, wait a minute. Is this another one? All right, I'm going to end this segment with this one, guys, because this will be like number 5, I think, 4 or 5. Well, either way, it's a good one to end on, guys. It's been a touching week, guys. We've lost Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and now, Christ, who did we lose today, Bobby Nick? Forgot that quick.
Hulk Hogan and
Hulk fucking Hogan. And Chuck Mangione we were told about. So you know what? I guess it's just time to acknowledge that they're just going home sweet home, Bobby Nick, to end this horrible karaoke segment on the vibe.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart is cold. And you run away, so I wouldn't come home lovable. Just wait faced with pride. It doesn't mean they were always wrong.
They're going home sweet home, folks.
Left all alone. Take me to your heart. Believing for just one more night. And I'm coming off this long winding road.
Ow, fuck!
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Everybody, home sweet home. Home sweet home, Ozzy and Hulk Hogan and Malcolm Jamal Warner and Chuck Mangione. They're on their way.
I'm on my way. Home sweet home.
There you go, folks. All right,
Tonight.
oh, we're still playing in my ear, Bobby Nick. Hang on.
Oh, is it?
Oh shit! I can't finish the show with that playing in my ear. All right, but and speaking of, I want to take everything full circle because we just brought up all the people that died. So I want to share this now. The talented Oscar Electric kind of puts everything in a bow with this picture right here in this little ditty right here. There's Hulk Hogan, there's Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, and Chuck Mangione. One last song for the horrible karaoke. Life goes on, people. That's the point. On and on and on. Life goes on. Let's keep having fun. I agree with myself. And you know what? We're about to wrap up this show with our last segment, guys, because now it's our turn to get bricked up.
She's cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trying to do the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. She have the pushing and meet you that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Nothing weird at all, sitting around with a bunch of guys getting semis. At the end of the day, we're going to get bricked up. Sucks
Andrew
so
Jennings,
bad.
wake up!
Boobies. That's so. What's wrong, brother? Boobies. I see if wake up, Andrew. Boobies. Booby alert, Andrew. Okay, guys, this is our turn. And then we're going to come back on a Thursday because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I know that it's no filter on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So this is just the beginning of the fun. We're going to tell you where you can find this Sleeping Beauty and Bobby Nick and Bobby Scott and Stormy right after we finish up this segment and come back and do our proper plugs. But right now, this is for Andrew. You know what? Sometimes I got to cut the grass, y'all. I'm getting bricked up and I'm cutting the grass on the vibe. Yeah, we're getting on them clippings on you, girl. Yeah. I'm worried about something. Grass getting my legs. All right, well, there you go.
You can get it.
Cut that lawn like to cut her grass, huh? Let's see. All right, here's another piece of content I have right here for you on the vibe. Ooh, now, once again, I'm proud to point out that I'm highly heterosexual, but I don't care what you are, girl, guy, gay, whatever you want. I'm just telling you what I am, and I picked this stuff is what I'm getting at, Bobby Nick. So here comes our next selection of Bricked Up just for the guys right here on BF Live The Vibe.
Toda la vista espectacular. Sigue llegando gente, fíjense que llegan lanchitas, así en colectivo con muchísimas personas, sale más económico. Sin embargo, yo alquilé la lancha privada y no me pareció caro porque cuesta $250 al cambio aproximadamente.
I thought the same thing.
Toda la vista
Now she does have that little turd-colored mark on her butt, Bobby Nick, but I'm not going to worry about that one too much.
Que llegan lanchitas, así en colectivo con muchísimas personas, sale más económico. Sin embargo, yo alquilé la lancha privada y no me pareció caro porque cuesta $250 al cambio aproximadamente.
Exactly, easy for her to say,
Toda la
Rini.
vista espectacular. Sigue llegando
Hey, look,
gente.
I'll smoke to
fíjense
that,
que llegan
Don. Whack
lanchitas,
my weed. Come on, let's. All right. I tend to show the guy ones because they're a little shorter, and plus I'm horny. Hey, you guys are talking about smoking in the chat and whacking your weed and all, and it made me acknowledge that we haven't done a hit this entire schmo. I'll smoke it, Don. Why don't we do this? Let's do a quick celebratory hit for our friend Donkey Kong and Tone, or those that are no longer with us. This is another dab done for donks. It's just an excuse to hit the
Another dab dog for dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom.
Come on.
Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunks.
Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Rob Taker says about that last girl in the blue bikini that she could be insulting me and I would nod and agree, LOL. Yeah, Rob, that's the one where you get taken by your hand and you wake up with less body organs in you and you're in a room somewhere, in a dark room somewhere. Yeah. Weird Al, Weird AI, Weird Al, Weird AI. Which is which, says our friend Sean Riggle. Don acknowledges Reenie. Don's whacking weed. I'm smoking them, says Reenie, and I just joined you. I'm smoking, Reedy, always smoking. Hence the AI, the only way to type it, dare to be stupid. All right, they're talking about Al and AI, and I'm talking about getting bricked up here on the vibe. Now, it's too bad that Scott is in here, Bobby Nick, because Scott submitted this next entry for BF Live's bricked up segment. I can always pull it back for him, but I'll share it with you now, and I know Scott won't mind. Scott is a big fan of this Nita Strauss guitar player.
Too.
He says, BF, I'm going to submit this for Bricked Up with the Guys. And I said, you got it, buddy, right here on the vibe. That's for my boy Scott Fitzpatrick. And for Bobby Nick.
Yeah. Rita Strauss.
Uh-oh. Microwave something. Yeah, you like some Nita Strauss too? She looks stinky. She looks stinky. That's pretty bad. There you go. Well, she is a sweaty rock chick. She looks like she's in the midst of a show there. But, you got to catch her in her good moment there. All right, guys. I'm going to bring you one more piece of sexy content. And, boy, this is a great one. I just reviewed it. Andrew's sleeping there yelling in his room. Don't wake up, Andrew. All right, I'm going to bring you this last piece of content. Then I'm going to remind you that it's Thursday, and we're going to tell you about the fun that's going to be had after this show ends. We're not done having fun and hanging out with you today. And a matter of fact, Christ, Bobby Nick, I'm in a fog today. It's also my Replayables show Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Replayables tonight. Oh, boy, here we go. It's going to be a long day. Here we go. This is my last one, Bobby Nick, and this is a doozy. On Bricked Up on the vibe right here. My God.
Whoa.
Now, is this a young girl with some Fermies? She looks too young to have them put in there, Bobby. I want to believe so much that these are real.
There's no bounce at all.
It's always in the chat, folks. Are they real? Come on. Nice. Josh in Tennessee says.
Tennessee.
Faker than Hogan's 96 tan.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks.
There was no jiggle at all there.
I know, but I so want to believe they're still real to me, damn it, Bobby Nick. Well, real or not, we still enjoy looking at them and getting semis together in the afternoon. Nothing weird about that at all. That was today's edition of Bricked Up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. Yeah, the pussy may meet you that will. But I'm in for the view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
16 minutes into hour number 4. what's supposed to be only a 3-hour show, 16 minutes into hour number 4 is The Vibe. And I'm spent, folks. That is it. It has been Thursday. This has been The Vibe Stream Show 348. Now, when I say that's it, I just mean for this part of the day. Now, if Andrew were awake, I would have him telling you all of the cool stuff he's going to be doing on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. First of all, let me try that. All right, guys. Well, that didn't wake him up, but maybe suffice to say that Andrew the Giant is killing it on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel. He's not co-streaming my show over there today, but I appreciate when he does. I'm going to show you his plugs right now here. Then we're going to get on to Bobby Nick and whatnot and what forth. Let me see. Here's the folder. Let me go here, and I'm going to go to Andrew's, and I'm going to run his plugs right here. You can check out, if you're not already subscribed to Andrew the Giant, on Andrew the Giant 96. You can also subscribe to Andrew on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. No Filter Andrew, as you see printed right there on the screen, folks, on his neat little package right there. No Filter with Andrew and Andrew the Giant 96. But this guy, the next guy I'm going to bring up, I'm going to keep Andrew right there. We'll watch him, is Bobby Nick. Now, Bobby Nick, tell everybody where you're going to be tonight, buddy. It's No Filter Thursday. There's got to be lots of shows you're going to do. You're not taking the night off, are you? Tell the people.
No, I am not. No, I'm not. I'm sure me and Wendy will be live at some time this afternoon. Before No Filter, check at Bobby Nick 1978 for that. And then go to No Filter with Andrew and Friends tonight at 7 p.m., folks, Eastern. And me, Andrew, Scott, Stormy, God knows who else is going to show up. We'll be live.
2 joints, maybe?
And, maybe 2 joints, yeah.
2 joints. He's been a regular hanging out on No Filter. So, yeah, go check out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I've known since I've been doing this are No Filter with Andrew and Friends days. So that's how I know that tonight you'll be able to see them. Like he says, Scott, and you'll see Stormy coming. Maybe she'll pop her head out, but she'll be in the background normally producing and trying to manage Andrew's emotions probably because we have Bobby Nick. I mean, he's asleep right now. We saw how long his leaving podcasting lasted this time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then also you could see Late Night with Bobby Nick tonight at 10:30 p.m.
He will be there tonight, Oscar Electric. People were crying out in the void last night, going, "Where is Bobby Nick? He's always supposed to be live." And even I was taken aback, Bobby Nick, when I sat down to finish my my prep for today's show. I was even thoroughly surprised that I clicked around and I could find no Bobby Nick anywhere. But that was only one night, folks. You'll be able to find him tonight. I said even you need a little break every now and then. Night, Andrew, says our friend Brian Clauder checking in. Brian said, "Thanks, awesome show, boys. I miss everybody in the chat." We got you, Brian. We know you're busy and you're always in our thoughts, especially on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when we do the Soulful Horoscope Readings, and we know that you're a Cancer along with Scott. So that's how we remember you here on the daily, Brian. So come back anytime you can, my friend. All right, bye for now, says Don. Knows how we do it here on The Vibe. We don't say bye, we say bye for now, but he's a little ahead of himself because I haven't yet told you that after No Filter with Andrew and Friends and Bobby Nick, and maybe all the various lounge shows that Bobby Nick might be doing, if you want to hang out tonight, we might do, I think we've been doing 8:45 lately. I haven't talked to Chris Abels yet today, but look for us at 8:45 on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. We do replayables on Thursdays and Saturdays. It's a video show. We sit around and watch funny videos. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We spin a wheel that has tasks for us to do, whether drink or smoke, and you guys come and show up and get us in all kind of trouble doing that. So come hang out with us tonight at 8:45 on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel. That link for the Discord has been running throughout the entirety of the show, and you can find your way to that channel by going there. All right, well, for my sleepyhead Andrew here, and for Bobby Nick, and Scott Fitzpatrick, let's run his stuff real quick. Scott Fitzpatrick, the Angry Iguana 112, or Scott Fitzpatrick, Propmaster 69. There's his plugs. Scott joins us when he can and when his time and his back allows him. So please, if you're craving that low-cal stuff that he does in Scott's Hole, we haven't done the Hole in a couple days. You don't have to wait for the Hole. You can go right there to the Angry Iguana 112 and hook up my friend Scott Fitzpatrick. There you go, folks. That's the fun we had today. We have 3:21 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States, but more fun to be had tonight with Andrew, No Filter Andrew and Friends, and come hang out with me on Replayables. But let's wrap this one up now. So for Andrew the Giant in Florida, sleeping his head off, for Bobby Nick and Scott Fitzpatrick, who couldn't be with us today, I am BS BF Bobby Fran saying peace and love. Have a great rest of your Thursday. And if we don't see you, we'll see you the next time we see you on The Vibe. Because as we say here on The Vibe, folks, it's not bye. It's just bye for now. And we'll see you the next time we see you, folks. Have a great rest of your Thursday. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Peace. This is where I would say bye. Say bye, Andrew, but he's asleep. So I'll just say bye. See you all later on the next one. Come back tomorrow for more of The Vibe.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. They gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.